Okay, welcome to the Leyline, guys. I'm super sorry I had some technical difficulties. We'll just call it that for now. And today we're going to be doing some pretty fun stuff. I've got one of the new commander decks from New Capenna. I'm going to be using Anhelo the Painter. I think that one's going to be super fun. Those of you that were following on Twitter, you know that my wife is super awesome and got me all 5 of them for an early birthday gift. So we're gonna play. Just be mindful. I may have a couple of interruptions. I do have kiddos that I will be needing to take care of every once in a while. So if it does go to a break screen, just understand that that is what's happening. And feel free to throw whatever into the group chat. All right. We've got 2 awesome players with me today that played with me before while I was stationed in Guam. It'll be, I think, a super fun time. We've got some low power decks to play with the PreCons. So let's just have fun. Let's have fun with this. And we're going to go to the SpellTable display, where everybody should be able to hear you guys now. All right. I'm going to crack open this guy. So, Dana, why don't you go ahead and explain to the audience what your deck is and what it's going to do?
Okay, so we've got Odric, Lunarch Marshal, pretty standard white weenies. I think that's still like the terminology for it. It's just low power, where we try to get as many little bodies onto the field and then use Odric's ability to turn them into super soldiers and swing into people.
Nice. And then
Keyword
Jamie.
soup.
Yeah, keyword soup. Yep. And then Jamie, if you want to explain what your deck does.
Alright, so I'm playing Brokkos, Apex of Forever. It's a Sultai Mutate list from Ikoria, Layer of Behemoths. It just wants to play some creature spells, make some big stuff, do a bunch of weird things on the Mutate stack. So, also keyword soup, I guess.
Yeah.
Eventually.
Yeah, but mine's better at it.
It likes to make big, dumb creatures and swing, so.
All right. Well, so we all kind of know what Anhelo wants to do. We want to do this fun little casualty thing where we get to copy spells off of sacrificing creatures. And like I said, I'm playing this straight out of the box, so we'll see what this guy does. And it has been a long time since I played with Magic with no sleeves on the deck, so this will be interesting. Hopefully I don't damage the foily cards because the curl is real, so...
Hence why I don't play with foils. Me likey magic cards, not taco cards.
Yeah, taco cards. But yo quiero, right?
Oh my god, dude. I haven't thought about that commercial in years.
Right? Alright, let's see. I'm going to draw 7 and see if we can at least start with the hand that we've got here. Oh, fantastic. 3 islands off the first get-go. Let's do it. 1, 2,
Heads up, homie. We can see your hand.
That's okay. I don't really care right now. Oh my gosh.
Okay.
7 lands.
Bro.
I got 7 lands at the start. We're going to reshuffle.
Hey man, that's perfect. That's a turn 3 commander.
That's
on turn.
True. That is
good
true.
to go.
That is true.
That's an on curve commander. Fair magic. That's what I like.
Yep.
Good fair magic.
I mean, you are playing white, so there is that.
Yeah, the funniest thing is that I have known for like 6 months that Verge Rangers exists.
Yes.
And I still haven't got one for this deck.
Oh my gosh, Verge Rangers is fantastic, dude.
I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure there's not one in the list.
I actually have a Verge Rangers in the Sephiroth Dungeon deck. Now, given you guys haven't seen it, but the times that I have played it, like, it is so valuable. It is.
Well,
the
funniest thing about it is that I actually bought one like 2 days ago to put in Tim the Vile Smasher, and I didn't get one for Odric.
Oh my goodness. What like? I would think that would be like your first thought. Would be like maybe get one for Odric.
Yeah, no, didn't even occur to me.
Oh my goodness. Okay, maybe I should have done my normal hard shuffle. I thought I was just gonna be fast, and no, this is
Ripple shuffle.
Yeah, this is doing the... There we go. Oh my goodness. Okay. Alright, let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, no fam. Give me some land. 4, 5, 6. Okay, I'm gonna keep this hand. This is good. I'm gonna keep this one. All right. This at least lets me play. All right, I got an 8. I think that doesn't beat Jamie.
No, Dana
Nor
goes
did-
first. He had 12.
Okay. All right. Let's get it started. Untap, upkeep, draw. I will play a plains, and I will tap said plains to cast a skeleton key, and I'm going to pass the turn.
Okay, dokie.
All right. I will draw. We're gonna play a Yavimaya Coast, and then I'll
Mhm.
tap it for a colorless for a mysterious egg. Whenever this creature mutates, I put a +1/+1 counter on it. That's
It
it.
is very mysterious.
Alrighty, I am going to draw, and we will do. We'll just do that. I'm gonna do Choked Estuary tapped. I don't have a swamp or island to reveal, and that's just gonna be my turn.
All right. Untaps, upkeep, and draw. That is unfortunate. I will play another plains and say go.
Tap, keep draw. Holy. We're gonna play this forest and pass.
Okay, I will untap, draw. We'll do,
Early turns of fair magic.
We'll do Darkwater
Land go.
Catacombs, and then we're gonna tap both Choked Estuary, Darkwater Catacombs for a. Is that Signet? I haven't played Signets in a while. So, alright.
Target acquired.
Right?
Mana rock.
Pass turn.
Oh yeah, that's me. Untap, upkeep, draw. Whoops-a-daisy. Forgot the turn order. Play a plains, and I'll pay 3 for a super cool Mentor of the Meek. Because mono white. Sego.
Draw, because I don't have anything to untap.
You see Commander's Quarters video he put out yesterday?
I'm gonna play a swamp. And then super fair magic. I'm gonna tap 3 for a cultivate. And then that'll be turn.
2 lands.
For me.
Wait, what? Okay.
Yeah.
Untap.
I don't really watch a whole lot of Magic YouTube anymore, man. Like Commander's Quarters, I really enjoyed his channel when he was doing like the $50 deck techs.
Yeah.
But when he got into like the streaming Commander, I don't begrudge him for doing that because it's a natural evolution of the channel.
Yeah.
Just it seemed, I don't know, it felt a little forced to me.
Oh, okay.
Something about the personalities wasn't quite there, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Whereas like I still really enjoy Play to Win.
Yeah.
And I even stopped watching what's the other huge one with
Playing with power.
No, not Playing with Power. The other huge YouTube channel that does like
What's
regular
that?
EDH. No. It's got Jimmy and Josh.
Oh, you
Oh.
Command Zone?
Yeah, that one. Yeah, I even stopped watching them.
Oh wow. Okay. Yeah, I watched actually the new Capenna game nights the other day. I actually really enjoy watching them.
They're super good. Production quality is great.
Yeah.
It's just I don't know, something about it just didn't click with me anymore, so I stopped watching.
All right. Well, I mean, given I don't really watch Commander Quarters too often anymore either, but I will say that this morning when I stumbled across his video, it was like a skit, and I will say that like Mitch's content when it comes to skits, I think are actually pretty funny. And he did like a thing where if like each color combination, like what the personality type is like, it's actually quite funny. I can't imitate it quite the same that he did it, but that video is actually
Yeah.
a lot of fun.
Okay.
I passed the turn, by the way,
Okay, I will play.
a while ago while I was searching.
Yeah, I know. I'm bad. You know, I'm bad at multitasking. So, I'll play an island, or not an island. I'll play a Cascade
Oh.
Bluffs. It has blue in it.
It's
And
kind of an
then-
island.
It's yeah,
Kind of.
And then let's see. We'll do. Let's see how to See, I have to do all this math because I have to pay 1 into tapping the 2. Yeah. Okay. Let's see here. If I tap that into that, then I will get 2. Yes. So let's
Problems I don't have in a 1-color mana base.
Yeah, right. So I'll pay 2 to get Arcane Signet, and then I will do Cascade Bluffs into Izzet Signet, and then Arcane Signet for black to play Commander! Anhelo the Painter! Yay! 1/3 Death Toucher, and first instant or sorcery spell I cast has casualty. So that's fun. And then I will pass.
All right. Untap, upkeep, and a draw. All right. I will play a Plains. And then it's not quite. Got to think here.
For those of you that are in the viewers there, are super appreciated. Thank you so much. If you're not one of the followers already, please consider following my channel and also on Twitter and Facebook. Much appreciated, fam.
Okay. I'm going to pay 2, and I'm going to cast a Precinct Captain, and I'm going to pay 1 to activate the ability from the Mentor to draw a card. And so now I've got a little 2/2 that has first strike, and whenever he hits somebody, I get to make a soldier token. And that's it for me.
Okay.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Well, I guess that kind of helps.
He has a 2/2. Yeah, I mean it. Yeah.
Play a forest for turn.
I don't think that kind of 2/2, but yeah.
You know, Precinct Captain is technically a bear.
Yeah, that's it. That's just she. So she played on that. She said that he has like a 2/2, like a ballerina 2/2. Like.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pay 4, and I'm gonna mutate on top of the Mysterious Egg a Dreamtail Heron.
Oh, what is that now?
So it's 3/4 flying, and whenever it mutates, draw a card.
Oh, okay.
So it gets a +1/+1 counter and a draw card.
I definitely should have played my last turn different.
But now it's a 4/5. And then it's that's all I'm gonna do.
Okay. All right. I will untap. Let's see. Draw. Okay. Let's do Temple of Epiphany. Interest tapped, but I get to scry 1. Yeah, that's not gonna help me at all right now. Put that back, and then. You know what would help? In a deck that cares about instants and sorceries, getting some instants and sorceries. That would help. Let's see. Let's do U2 for a Lightning Greaves, and then we will move to equip Lightning Greaves onto Commander, and then I will do 3 for Commander's Sphere, and let's see. Yeah. Nothing looks very promising. Right now. I want to do the thing the deck wants to do. I will pass the turn for now.
Okie dokie. I'm gonna play another Plains. And then, what's the colors of that thing you just mutated, Jamie?
It's blue.
Blue. Okay. Cool. Well, probably should do this then. I'm gonna play a Smothering Tithe.
Ooh.
Yikes. Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna help me a lot though. And that's what I can do. I'm not swinging into a 1/3 Death Toucher or a 4/5. So
Yeah.
All right. I will untap, upkeep, and draw. I'm gonna play a Tainted Wood as my land for
Oh
turn.
my
Oh.
goodness.
do you pay the 2? Or
Oh no, I don't pay the 2.
Okay.
You're good.
I'm gonna get a treasure.
She goes, oh, how the tithes shifted. Like, yeah.
Is that Annabelle?
Yes, it is.
Yes.
100%.
Okay. I have a shiny rock that makes mana.
Apparently, your treasure token is actually Stronghold Discipline. I just wanted to make sure you knew that.
What even is Stronghold Discipline?
It's 2 black sorcery. That's each player
Uh-huh.
loses 1 life for each creature he or she controls.
Nice.
Which
I actually really like that.
I don't know how you would get that in a mono white deck, but there you
I
go.
need to-
You're playing it right now.
Mine thinks it's Fallow Earth sorcery. Put target land on top of its owner's library.
I'm gonna tap the Tainted Wood for Worldly Tutor.
Mm.
I'm just gonna go find a creature card. And that's probably all I'm gonna do.
That's a drug, not cool, man. Mana rocks. Maybe. Jeez. She's so quick with these, man. Like all the time.
I'm gonna find Parcel Beast. That's gonna go on top of my library. That's it. That's all I'm doing.
Okie dokie. I will untap.
May I have another rock?
Draw. I'll play a swamp for turn.
Like an
I'm
addict.
That's a
dude.
yes. He didn't say anything.
Man. You know what? I'm gonna do that. Let's
Do I have soldier tokens?
pay 1, and we're gonna basic land cycling Ash Barrens.
I do.
Just to shuffle. Oh yeah, I'm so glad I did that. Oh my goodness, look at all that land that was just chilling on top, and a ponder. Like.
That's awesome though.
Oh my gosh, I would not have played nothing for a while. Let's get I think a mountain is in order. Let's get a mountain out here. Actually, let's get one of the cool mountains, because so the precons come with 1 copy of each of the like the full art ones. So that's super cool. I actually want to get the full art Capenna lands for my Batman deck, because I feel like that would make sense. Kind of go. It's good.
Yeah, adds up.
Yeah, because I need to get that. I need to get more copies of them, is what I should say. I need to get more copies of them. And then that actually goes to my hand. It actually does not go to the battlefield. And let's get a good shuffle, and hopefully we'll actually get some maybe creatures or some instants and sorceries that we can actually use.
I'm gonna laugh hysterically if you draw another land.
I'm gonna crack the Commander Sphere. And we'll draw, and I weep to myself. And it was a mountain. So,
Yay! I called it.
It's unfortunate.
And I will simply pass the turn.
All right, untap, upkeep, and draw. Oh, I got another treasure for you. Drawing a card. Play this super cool Nykthos, Shrine to Nyx.
Yeah.
I'm gonna sack my 3 treasures. And I am going to play a Mirren Crusader, and I'm going to pay 1 to draw through the Mentor. Crusader is another 2/2 for 3. He has double strike and pro black and green. And then I'll pay 1 more. I get to join the Mana Ramp party here with a super cool Soul Ring. on
So-
turn whatever this is.
Apparently, your creature that you just played is actually borrowing the East Wind, an X green spell.
Dude, I'm like, I gotta get it's like I said at the beginning of the thing, right? I've got to get a better setup right here because the combination of glare from sleeves and my camera being mounted on top of my monitor is causing some really goofy shenanigans on SpellTable. So,
So fun fact: apparently, your creatures deal X damage to each player and each creature with horsemanship. So there's that.
that's kind of awesome though. Um,
I wonder how
I'm
much
gonna
that card
pay
costs
2
actually.
and a 2. Wait, hold on. If I pay 2 into Nykthos, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna pay 2 from Ring into Nykthos, and I'm gonna make 6 white mana. I'm gonna spend 4 of that mana to your boy, Odric Lunarch Marshall, and then that leaves me 2 left, which is not enough to do the thing that I really wanted to do.
Holy
So instead, I'm gonna take that 2 mana, and I'm going to put it onto the precinct. I'm going to attach the skeleton key to the precinct captain, and I'm going to go to combat. And Jamie, I'm going to attack you for 2 with a creature that has, or excuse me, it's going to be 4. I goofed. He's a 2/2 with double strike, pro black and green, and skulk.
Yeah, I can't block that.
And then, so when that happens,
What, you said 4.
I'm going to, I've got 2 triggers. So he's got a trigger himself, and then the skeleton key has a trigger. So I'm going to stack them, and I'm going to resolve the skeleton key first, and I'm going to discard a mana tithe to draw a card. That's actually super handy. And then I'm going to pay, I'm going to make a soldier token, a 1/1 soldier token, and then I'm going to pay 1 mana from that to draw a card through Mentor of the Meek, that's really awesome. And then I'm going to pay 2 mana, and I'm going to cast an Imposing Sovereign. It is 1 and a white for a 2/1. Creatures your opponents control enter the battlefield tapped.
Man, you're really gonna force my hand here, aren't you?
Mm-hmm.
I'm in mono white, bro. Like, but yeah, that's what I got. So
That's all.
I'm yeah. If Jamie's not responding to the sovereign, then I'm passing turn.
I'm gonna respond to you moving to your end step though, and I'm gonna tap 3, and I'm gonna Corrosive Grip the Smothering Tithe.
Oh man, that's such a bummer. I really needed that. I mean, I can't do anything about it.
Yeah, I can't let it live like too long, you know. Like, I'll let you get a little bit, but you kind of did a lot that turn, so.
So, fun fact before you go into your
I'm in
turn,
low CNC mono white.
the card that it thought that your creature was, the borrowing the East Wind, turns out the cheapest version of that on according to TCG Player is $114.
Big old yikes.
Yeah, right. And there's even some that go up to 300 for a lightly played version. That's craziness.
It's an older card, so.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, it is. It is.
I'm gonna go to my turn now. I'm gonna untap. Upkeep. I'm gonna draw this parcel piece that's on top of my deck that everybody saw. Yeah. I'm gonna tap 4 for a Vizier of the Menagerie. Lets me look at the top card of my library. I can cast the top card of my library if it's a creature card. I can spend mana as though or mana of any type to cast creature spells. So I'm going to do that. Okay, I don't have enough mana to do that. And then I'll pay 2, taking 1 from the Yavimaya Coast. Actually, no, I don't need to. So I can use mana as don't mana of any color.
Facts.
And I'm going to mutate on top of the Vizier a Parcel Beast.
Oh.
So I can pay 1, tap it. I can look at the top part of my library. If it's a land card, I can put it onto the battlefield. If I don't put it on the battlefield, it goes into my hand.
Yeah, that's actually kind of cool. I saw that the other day for I don't know if y'all saw the live deck builder that I did for my brother for the quote unquote Pokemon deck. I actually used some mutate cards, and Parcel Beast was one of them because I was like, oh, that's awesome. It actually gives you access to the top of your library.
Yeah,
And then-
anything that extends your hand size is generally good.
And then Dana, I'm going to return the favor and swing at you in the air for 4.
Oh, it has flying?
Yeah.
Oh, man. I was like, yeah, I'm all set up. I can block stuff, and nope.
And then I'll pass turn.
Okay, dokie. Let's see. I will then untap and draw. Okay, I will play the mountain I found earlier. And what's everybody's graveyard look like?
Mana Tithe, Smothering Tithe.
Okay.
Cultivate, Worldly Tutor, Corrosion Grip.
Okay, none of those things I can use. Fun. Okay. Let's. Okay. Alright, so you got. Okay, appreciate the lurk, bro. Let me see. Okay, you're that guy. Yup, that's right. And then we've got you. Dana, forgive me. I can't quite see everything that's on your board because of the glare.
Yeah,
Can you go over it again?
ask away. Okay, so starting here, we have Mirren Crusader.
Okay.
We have a 1/1 soldier token. We have a Mentor of the Meek, Odric Lunarch Marshal, a tapped Precinct Captain, and an Imposing Sovereign.
Okay, and the Precinct Captain is equipped with what?
The Skeleton Key.
Gotcha. Okay. Okie dokie. We've got.
I really hope I'm not being evaluated as a threat.
I'm trying to see if I can do something, and right now there's just not a whole lot I can do. And yeah, I think
Hashtag pre-con problems.
Yeah, right. I mean, it's what it is, right? That's kind of part of it. That's why you upgrade them, so that way you don't have these problems. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna pass the turn for now.
Alrighty, I'm going to untap, upkeep. Do I want to take any action during upkeep? Not yet. Okay, cool. Untap, upkeep, and draw. Oh, I definitely should have. That card is terrible. All right, so I'm going to tap this into Nykthos again, and I'm going to make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 white mana. I have 7 white mana.
So much mana.
I'm going to spend 6 of it on an Elspeth, Sun's Champion.
That's a good one.
So her 3 abilities are +1, put 3 1/1 white soldier creature tokens onto the battlefield, -3, destroy all creatures with a power of 4 or greater, and -7 is I get an emblem with creatures I control get +2/+2 and have flying. So I'm going to +1 her, and I'm going to make 3 1/1 white soldier creature tokens. That's going to put 3 Mentor of the Meek triggers on the stack, and I'm going to pay for 2 of them. So I have 2 draw triggers. In response to one of the draw triggers, I'm going to cast an Enlighten Tutor.
Okay.
No responses?
Nope.
Okay. And I think pity that I can't do that twice. I'm going to get that card, I think. I think that makes the most sense. And I'm going to reveal it here in just a second as soon as I shuffle.
Okay.
Because E-toot, you have to do that. Alrighty. So I'm going to reveal a concerted effort.
Oh, fun.
And then I will draw that card, and then I'm going to draw my other card. Whoops-a-daisy. Oh, that's kind of handy, actually. Pay 2, and I will play a Selfless Spirit.
Spirit.
Huh?
Oh, I was just you said spirit, and I have this weird thing where I like to say spirit, like they do in the Jim Carrey version of the A Christmas Carol, because I think it's funny. I don't know why. It's just a weird thing.
Nice. No, totally good. Okay, so as a reminder, Selfless Spirit is 1 and a white for a 2/1 that has flying, and I can sacrifice it to give my creatures indestructible until the end of turn.
It's a good card.
Yeah, it's super good. So I'm going to turn that sideways, and I'm going to turn these sideways because that's going to be fair. Jamie, I am coming at fair magic, all about fair magic. Okay, so Jamie, I am coming at you with the 2/2 double striking skulking precinct captain.
Yeah.
And that now has flying, and it's pro black and green, or nope, it's not pro black and green. Excuse me. I got ahead of myself. And Mike, I'm coming at you with 4 2/2 or 4 double striking 1/1s that also have flying.
So so effectively they would be doing 2 damage. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So technically priority passes to Jamie first. So.
I'm good. I'm not blocking.
Okay. I will block one of the tokens with Anhelo because he can. And then I will.
They have flying.
Oh, never mind. I thought that I was.
Odric's out, so yeah, keyword friggin' soup.
Yup. I did not. The monk is over there too. Yes, that's why they have the flying.
The spirit.
The spirit. Yeah, makes sense. Okay, so I take 4 in the air. I do not have.
It would be 8, sir.
8. Ah, dang it.
Because double strike.
Rude.
No,
Okay.
It's fair. It's fair.
Yeah, I mean, just because we're both at 32.
Yeah, fair.
Fair.
That's totally fair. And that's what I'm doing. So, Jamie, I'm going to pass to you.
Just speak like Dr. Evil for the rest of this match. Fair magic.
Fair magic.
And draw. Oh boy. Okay. Top card from the library. What can I even do here? Yeah, it sucks being the player that has to play control, I guess.
What now?
He said, "What now?" Please no. Please no.
I'm already. I'm playing mono white into 2 decks that both have blue. I'm already nervous enough. When Jamie says it sucks being the player who has to play control, I get real scared.
Well, apparently Grixis has decided to play green today because I mean I can draw lands and ramp all day, but I can't play anything else. So
I'm gonna tap 1 and tap the Parcel Beast. I already know what it is. It's gonna go into my hand. And then I'll look at the top card of the library. That doesn't help me either. What do you have over there for creatures, Dana, again?
I have Mirren Crusader, Selfless Spirit, 4 soldier tokens, Mentor of the Meek, Odric, Precinct Captain, and Imposing Sovereign.
The precinct captain is the one that has the double strike, right?
No, that's the Mirren Crusader.
Okay. Does it have shroud or hexproof or anything?
It has protection from black and green.
Okay, that doesn't matter to me. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm gonna cast an Amphin Mutineer.
Oh,
Okay.
When it enters the battlefield, exile up to 1 target non-salamander creature, and you would get that creature's controller gets a 4/3 blue salamander warrior creature token. And I'm gonna hit the Mirren Crusader.
Rude.
but you get a salamander warrior. It's fair magic.
Yeah, it's like alchemy. It's a lot of equivalent exchange.
Yeah,
You know?
there you go.
No, definitely not. That's definitely not equivalent exchange. I also don't have that token.
That's fine. Just I guess a fucking face down
Yeah, or something like that.
type card would work. Because I don't even have that token, so
Actually, might have. That's a
I-
Commander Legends card, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I do.
Right.
I do.
I'm gonna put
somewhere
down.
amongst the
I'm just
tokens.
gonna say this 3/3 beast. I actually probably do have that token somewhere. But we're gonna say the 3/3 beast is a 4/3 blue salamander.
Works.
but yeah, that'll be my turn.
Okie dokie. I will draw because I don't need to untap. Fun. Okay. Interesting.
Oh, I could have done that. Darned.
Well, that doesn't. Again, that doesn't quite help me. Okay. Well. Okay, let's see. We've got. Okay. So I'm gonna play a mountain Gandalf, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We have 9 mana.
When you paused at 7 for a half a second, I don't know why, but my brain immediately went Psych Rift.
Yeah, yeah, right. Well, because I mean, typically that's
There was
yeah.
that one game that I had where Annabelle plays an Armageddon, and I'm holding up Psych-Rift
Oh
mana.
my gosh, that was
Well,
so
what's even worse about that, I tell that story all the time, right? To like the guys out here that play Magic. And what's worse is that, like, if you guys recall, you counted up 7 mana, Jamie, and I went, that's I was like, that's scary, or something like that. And Mike goes, what's happening? And I was like, 7 untapped blue mana, and he was like, yikes. And Annabelle was like, what's happening?
Oh, because well, I mean, you got to remember, like Annabelle is swing first and ask questions later. That's how she plays.
Oh, yeah,
That's how
100%.
she plays every game, by the way. So,
Well, what's her nickname in the Magic chat?
she's
from
the
Guam?
Red Queen because
The Red Queen.
with the exception of one of the decks, all of them are red, and even that deck, the Big Bad Bug deck. She plays it like it's a red deck, so it doesn't,
Yeah,
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
her go-to is Zergo Helm Smasher. That tells you everything you need to know. And by the way, Annabelle, this is no shade at you. You are fantastic.
Let's see. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to shake some things up a little bit. So let's do 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that way I don't have to count later. And I'm going to cast Hex. It's a sorcery that destroys 6 target creatures. Is there any responses to that?
Man. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. I'm sacrificing Selfless Spirit to make my creatures indestructible.
Okay. Um.
They can still,
Well.
you can still target them, but
Yeah.
they just
Exactly.
won't be good.
So the first thing I will do then, I will target the Amphin Mutineer.
Okay.
And the other target is going to be, uh, well, that might change things now. So yeah, and then the rest of the targets are just going to hit your board, Dana, because um, it would have targeted them initially, but then they would become indestructible. So then that resolves, goes to the grave, and unfortunately, that is really all I can do this turn. So I pass.
All right, untap, upkeep, draw. Ooh.
Nope, I'm offended. She anvils. She's silly.
Yeah. Well, and I mean, in all fairness, like no shit, because I don't even know how many times I've died to Zergo.
I mean, a lot of us have died to Zergo. A lot.
Okay, 1, 2,
So.
3, 5, 6, 7. All right, that's still
I feel like
7.
I've died more to Kalia than fucking Zergo.
Well, that's true. Kalia is like she's powerful on her own. But yeah, her build is rude. Her build is extra rude, and especially since Kaldheim came out with more angels that like do pretty cool stuff, and then
Mhm.
so did Strixhaven came out with a couple more things that actually I put in. Was it Strixhaven? No, I'm sorry, it's not Strixhaven. It was Innistrad. Innistrad came out with another angel that like when a
Yeah,
creature would
Innistrad pretty great.
die, you can put it like back into your hand or something like that. And I'm like, oh,
Oh
that's
yeah, I
exactly
know what
what
you're talking
Kalia
about.
wants
Yeah.
to do because then you can just
Yeah.
cheat it out next combat, like craziness.
Heads up, I'm floating 7 white mana through Nykthos.
Oh,
I'm
nice.
going to spend 4 of it to cast Concerted Effort.
All right.
And then I'm going to spend the other 3 to cast and then immediately crack an Elixir of Immortality. So I'm going to gain 5. And then I'm going to shuffle my graveyard back into my library. So long, Mirren Crusader. We barely knew you. I need something that has flying, because otherwise I'm going to start dying to Jamie's like really big stuff. I mean, fair, right? Totally fair. But
oh, excuse me.
okay, alrighty. So that's pretty well shuffled, I think. And spirits on the bottom. And then I'm gonna +1 Elspeth. I'm gonna make some more soldiers. And then I'm gonna respond to 2 of them from Mentor, and I'm gonna draw 2 cards. 1 and a 2. That seems really mean, but it might bait some removal away from something I actually want. So I am going to pay 2, and I am going to cast a Dranith Magistrate.
Oh, that's rude. Yeah, that's got to go.
That's why I played it. So you literally heard me say that it will bait removal away
Well,
from
I mean,
something I really
I
want.
mean that's it's a like valid like why you I would still always cast something to get rid of it if I could. So
Yeah, 100%. That's exactly what I want. Is I want it to eat removal and not something
and
else.
I mean Jamie definitely wants it gone. He can't cast his commander. So
Um, I am going to go to combat, and I'm going to attack Jamie with Precinct Captain, and then
What all
Mike.
stuff does your stuff have?
They have Skulk. Hold on. They have Skulk and First Strike. That's what they have. They have Skulk and First Strike. And Mike, I'm going to attack you with, once again, playing some fair magic here. I'm going to attack you with 3 1/1s.
Three
Mike.
1/1s that have double strike.
Yes.
Uh,
No, they have First Strike and Skulk.
Oh, first strike and skulk. Okay.
What's the power of the one swinging at me?
It's 2.
Well,
I can't block it.
I can block one of them.
Yeah.
So I will block one of them, and then I will take what, 2?
2 damage.
Okay.
Fair. And that's my turn.
All right. We'll untap. Upkeep, draw. Look at the top card of my library. We'll pay 1. It's a forest, so that'll go onto the battlefield through Parcel Beast. And then I'll look at the top card of my library again.
Oh, Precinct Captain made another dude. Forgot about that. My camera looks super blurry.
It is very blurry right now, but because I think it was focusing on your fingers, it cleared up a little bit after you moved them.
What do I want to do? It's unfortunate. I'm just going to go ahead and pass the turn.
Okie dokie. I will untap. And then draw. Huh. Okay. That's rude. Okay. I will play a swamp as my land for turn. And then I think I can actually do stuff. So let's have some fun here. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 for the first spell. And the first spell is going to be Puppeteer Clique. When Puppeteer Clique comes into the battlefield, I put a target creature from an opponent's graveyard onto the battlefield under my control. It gains haste, and at the beginning of my end step, I will exile it. So I'm going to bring back the Anthem Mutineer. And then when Anthem Mutineer enters, it will exile the Draneth Magistrate. And then you will get another token for that. And then,
working as intended.
And then I'm going to tap 5. And I get to play my first sorcery this turn with something actually active. So I'm going to play Zender's Split Judgment, and then on Anhelo's trigger, I'm going to use the casualty to sacrifice the Anthem Mutineer, which will put that back into Jamie's graveyard. So then I get a second copy. Now, for each player, choose friend or foe. Each friend creates a token that's a copy of a creature they control. Each foe returns a creature they control to the owner's hand. I am going to... Yeah, and you get to return the copy. Or return the
you get to
creature.
choose.
So, let's see. Dana, you're going to return 2 creatures. And
okay, I'll return 2 soldier tokens.
Yeah, exactly, because I was like, that doesn't really affect you that much. And then, Jamie, you get to make 2 copies of creatures you control.
Oh, boy. So I'm going to pick Dreamtail Heron twice.
And because they're copies, they get all of the
Yeah,
everything
the whole
that's attached.
stack.
Yep.
Yeah.
So that's interesting. This will be the first time I've ever seen something like that. So that'll be fun. And then that is going to end my turn.
Alrighty. Untap, upkeep, and drawsies. Okay. Not getting a whole lot of good stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, I'm gonna make 9 white mana. You guys cool with that? I mean, you're not cool with it, but
no, but like you're gonna do it. So.
yeah, yeah.
See, it's not like you needed the Smothering Tithe anyway. You got the Nykthos, so.
Hey man, yeah, early game Nykthos in a mono white deck. That's real nice. What's it? The meme where the dude like clicks his tongue. It's like, nice.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna spend 4 of that mana on an Oketra the True.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
So 3 and a white, double strike, indestructible. She can't attack or block unless I control 3 or more creatures, and she has an activated ability that makes warriors with vigilance. That leaves me 5 mana, which I will use to cast an archetype of courage, which is a 2/2. And then I'm gonna spend 1 of the mana to activate Mentor the Meek to draw a card. And then I have 1 mana floating, so I am going to +1 Elspeth to make 3 soldiers, and I'll spend the floating white mana and 2 more mana to draw 2 cards. Or excuse me, 3 cards. My bad. First time in a long time. I'll play a land per turn. That's going to be a Plains. Surprise, surprise. No haste, though. No haste. Alrighty then. Go big or go home? I guess. Yeah, I'm going to tap out. I'm going to pay 4 mana. It's probably going to get countered, but that's okay. And I'm going to cast Akrama's Will.
Ooh, okay.
So,
what are the 2 modes on that?
Creatures, I'm choosing both modes because I control my
you
commander.
control your commander.
Yep. Creatures I control gain Flying, Vigilance, and Double Strike, and they gain Lifelink, Indestructible, and Pro all colors.
Okay, that on the stack. What creatures do you have over there?
That can attack.
Yeah.
So we're in. Goof. Oh, I goofed.
Uh-oh.
I didn't let you guys know that I was moving to combat because I'm trying to cast this at the beginning of combat to capitalize on.
Well,
Odric.
I mean, kind of figured.
Yeah. So that's only gonna matter though because once I went to combat, Odric and Oketra gave my board indestructible.
Yeah.
So, but as far as creatures,
that actually would have made a difference.
Yeah. That's why. Yeah, that's why I goofed, and I'm sorry. I forgot to let you guys know that I had moved into combat.
Okay, so let's just. Akrama's Will is going to go on the stack. It's eventually going to resolve, I'm assuming, because you're tapped out, Mike, and I don't have a counter.
Yep.
But I do want to get rid of something, so that's why I'm asking.
Okay.
Okay, so I've got Precinct Captain. I've got the 2 4/3s. I have 8 1/1s. I have the Mentor the Meek, Odric, Precinct Captain, and Imposing Sovereign.
Okay, what's the Sovereign and the Precinct Captain?
The Sovereign is the thing that makes creatures. Oh, your 2 dudes are tapped, by the way, because Imposing Sovereign makes my opponent's creatures enter tapped. Like your Puppeteer Click is also tapped. Precinct Captain is first strike, and whenever it hits somebody, I make a 1/1.
Okay, so and that's the one I'm gonna hit. It's gonna be 6, and then I'm gonna mutate onto one of the token copies, a Dirge Bat, flash flying, 3/3. Whenever this creature mutates, destroy target creature or planeswalker an opponent controls, and then I'll draw a card and it'll get a +1/+1 counter.
So you're killing Precinct Captain?
Yeah.
Okay. And then Akrama's Will on the
Yeah,
stack?
then we'll move to combat, and Akrama's will resolve because I have no response to that.
Okay. So as it stands, my creatures, yeah, they're beefy. So I gotta split the damage. Mike, I'm gonna send the 8 1/1 tokens at you, which is 16.
Okay.
I'm trying to split it evenly because I'm not trying to knock any one person out.
Yeah.
Because that's no fun. Jamie, the 2 4/3s are coming at you, and that'll be 16. And then if I send Mike, I'm just gonna do it that way, I think. Because Oketra and Archetype can't attack, and I don't want to lose Odric. Or wait, no, they won't. Okay. And then I'm going to send Mentor the Meek and Imposing Sovereign, Mentor at Mike and Sovereign at Jamie, and that is a net total of 20 for both of you.
Okay. Are they flyers or double?
They're everything. They're everything. Flying, vigilance, double strike.
They presently have double strike, flying, vigilance, indestructible, lifelink, and protection from all colors.
Yeah.
And then you're also going to
gain
the
protection would
fucking life.
Yeah,
I'm gonna gain 40 life. I'm just gonna type it in. So I'm gonna go to and then that is my turn.
All right.
Oh, poor Bubba's.
Untap. Upkeep. Draw for turn.
That's the first time I've ever actually cast that. It was a nice turn.
Man Tower is my land for turn. I'm going to look at the top card of my library for here. We'll pay 1.
40 out of mono white.
Parcel Beast. And it's going to be a swamp from the top. It's going to go to the battlefield. Okay. That's unfortunate, man. Let me see what I can do.
Skeleton Key is not equipped to Archetype, by the way.
That's really unfortunate. What can I do?
This is the point where you overload a rift and yeet my board into the shadow zone.
I don't even know if there's a rift in this deck though. So and it's clearly not in my hand or on the top of my deck. So there's that.
If you had a rift, you would have definitely cast it.
60 that. That's unfortunate. What can I get rid of over there? I could get rid of Odric. That would kind of help. But not really. What else stuff over there? Because the fight concerted effort is basically Odric on an enchantment.
Concerted effort actually isn't doing much for me right now. So the only thing, it says the beginning of each player's upkeep, all creatures you control gain flying until the end of turn if a creature you control has flying. The same is true for Fear, First Strike, Double Strike, Landwalk, Protection, Trample, and Vigilance. So the only thing that it's actually giving me is Double Strike.
Okay,
at the
what all
beginning
has
of an upkeep.
keywords that can be given at any point?
Oketra has double strike and indestructible. Archetype of Courage has first strike, and that's it. Those are the only keywords that I've got. It was only good last turn because of Akrama's Will.
Yeah, I'm gonna pay 6, and I'm gonna encore the Amphin Mutineer out of my graveyard. So I exile it, and then for each opponent, I create a token copy of it. So basically, I'm gonna get 2.
Wait, didn't it get exiled by the click
No,
last turn?
he
So
sacrificed
I
it.
sacrificed it to the casualty.
Yep.
Oh.
So it goes back to my graveyard. Yep, that happened. So I'm gonna encore it, and I'm gonna hit your 2 keyword and exile them. You're gonna get 2 more 4/3s. I really don't know how much this is helping because I'm just giving you more power on the board.
No, that's helping a lot because Oketra gave everything double strike
Yeah, like double
and
strike
indestructible at the beginning of combat.
Yup.
I mean, I probably still have enough power on the board, I think, to get the job done, but
And then those tokens, they have to attack this turn.
my tokens?
So, huh?
Oh, the Amphin Mutineer tokens.
Yeah, I have 2 of them.
Okay.
So those 2 are gonna go at. Yeah, I'm just gonna swing everything at you because you have like 81 life.
Yeah. No, that's you see, fair.
And I'm on the verge of death. And then I'll
How much?
swing the Dreamtail and the Dirge Bat. So that's 8, 6, 14.
14.
In the air.
1, 2,
Or
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
8 in the air and then
11,
6 on the
12,
ground.
13, 14. I take 14.
Okay, that'll be my turn, and then these get exiled.
Okay. Alrighty, then I will untap. And let's see, I will draw. Let's see. Okie dokie.
Yeah, that was totally fair. Like, bash me in the face for a bunch because I'm at 81.
Well, like, it's like I can swing out, but I think you can just overpower me to 10. Like, you can take at least one of us out.
Depending on what I get, and depending on how it goes. Yeah.
I think you can just overpower, so it really doesn't.
Well, so yeah, I could like kill either you or Jamie, but I don't have enough on board to deal with both of you.
That's
And
like
like
I
I
said,
said,
you kill at least one
yeah.
of us. So
Yeah, but that's not fun for that person.
I'm gonna do a thing, and
Okay.
It's gonna change the outlook of the game right now. So
Oh
1,
dear.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I'm gonna sacrifice Puppeteer Quake to the casualty, and I'm gonna play
What are we
River's
casting?
Rebuke. So return all non-land permanents target player controls to its owner's hand. I'm going to target you two, and you guys will basically get psych rifted.
it's.
And then
Oh no. Oh, dude.
And then Dana, I'm going to just poke you for 1 commander damage, and then pass turn.
Implied rude gesture.
Implied rude gesture.
Play a plains. Tap for a soul ring. And start redeploying my whole board. So pay 2 and a white for a Mentor of the Meek. Pay 1 and a white for an Imposing Sovereign. And then, how many cards do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, I'm gonna draw 1. Hey, I like that. And then I'll pay 2 for a Fencing Ace. And then I'll go to discards, and I will discard a Plains and a Skeleton Key. I'm pretty sure. Let me just double check. But yeah, it should be 7. It is. It's 7. And that is my turn.
I will untap, upkeep, draw. Alright. So, we're gonna do 1 for Mysterious Egg. And then, 8. One, 2. Take 3 and 4 for the Vizier of the Menagerie again. And then, now my colors don't matter again. We'll pay 2 to mutate again on top of the Vizier, the Parcel Beast. 8. And then I'll pay 2 for Swiftfoot Boots, which gets me down to 7 cards exactly. I will look at the top card of the library because I can, and then I will pass turn.
Okay. I will untap. And I will draw, play a swamp. Cool. Yeah, so I'm gonna tap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I'm gonna cast Mystic Confluence, and I'm gonna draw 3 cards. So, because I don't have a hand anymore. Okay. What does this do? By the way, I did not look at the, actually look deeply into this deck before I played it, so, okay. Oh, that's okay, that's interesting. That's kind of cool. And then, okay. Okay, cool. Those are cool things. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't think I have, yeah, not enough to do that. Still cool things though, but I can't do anything else this turn, so I pass.
Alrighty. Tap, upkeep, draw. Okay. That doesn't help me at all. Alright. I'm gonna pay 4. I'm gonna cast Odric, Lunarch Marshal again. And then should probably leave some mana open. Actually, hold on.
To the 5 viewers out there, super appreciate you guys coming in and watching the game. If you are not a follower, consider subscribing to, or not subscribing, but following the channel. Then also subscribing to YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook. I am all the Leyline with the same logo that you see behind me, and all of those. And also, since you're here watching the game, what is your favorite new Capenna PreCon commander that you've seen so far? Or even just legendary creature from the normal set? I'm excited to see what you guys think in the chat.
I am making 4 white mana through Nykthos and adding 2 to it, and I'm going to recast Elspeth.
Okay.
And then I'm going to +1 her to get 3 soldiers. Oh, and that'll be my turn.
At least you can rebuild quickly.
Yeah.
You know, these little bitty creatures, man. Little bitty creatures.
All right, I'll untap. To answer your question, Mike, since you're asking for the viewers, I forget the name of him. It's the Cabaretti dude. It's like X and then like Naya, and you can like search a creature card when he enters or you cast him.
Oh yeah, that's the
Or
he's
the
the
CMC.
the uncommon one. Yeah.
Yeah,
So you know those uncommon commander or uncommon legendaries in the set, like those are sleeper commanders. They're super powerful.
Some of them, yeah.
Like
so untap. I already drew my card and play a forest as my land for turn.
Hmm.
Then tap one into Parcel Beast. It's a land, so it's going to go to the battlefield. And then I'll look at the top card of my library through Vizier's ability, or rather Parcel Beast's ability now. All right. I can do some things. So I'm going to pay 4 since it doesn't matter to cast creatures. I'm going to mutate Otrimi, the Ever Playful, onto the Mysterious Egg. I do not have any creatures with mutate in my graveyard, unfortunately. And then
What's Otrimi's power toughness?
6/6.
And then
Yep,
what's the other one? The Parcel Beast.
2/4.
Okay.
But he Otrimi gets the +1/+1 from the Mysterious Egg after it mutates.
apparently Otrimi is a mystic sanctuary, actually. So I've actually tried three
What's mine
times
think it is?
to get it to load for the card recognition system, and yeah, it still thinks it's a mystic sanctuary for some reason.
Mine thinks it's Stencia Bloodhall.
Okay. Y'all are gonna hate
Oh,
me
it got
for
the
this.
Parcel Beast though.
No, y'all are gonna hate me for this one.
Uh-oh.
Pay 3 for a Phyrexian Crusader,
Oh boy.
which is a 2/2 first strike protection from red and white, and it has Infect.
Yeah, red and white. Yep, that's hurtful.
And how big is it?
It's a 2/2.
Yep.
Okay.
And yeah, we're gonna go ahead and move to equip Swiftfoot boots.
No response.
Yep, no response.
Okay, that'll be my turn.
Okay, I will untap.
Mike,
Yes.
I'm going to attempt to silence you during your upkeep.
Okay.
Odd.
So
Okay.
I can't cast any spells?
If it resolves, yes.
Well, as rude as that is, I have no response.
I also have no response.
All right. I simply draw and I weep and pass.
Is this where you return my implied rude gesture?
See what?
Alrighty. Okay, this actually is kind of awesome.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to attempt to close the game here.
Okay.
I'm going to start by minusing Elspeth 3, and I'm going to destroy all creatures with a power of 4 or greater.
Okay.
And then I am going to cast an Aven Mind Sensor. Flash Flying. Flying's the only part that I care about. And then I am going to cast a Make a Stand. Creatures I control get +1/+0 and gain indestructible until end of turn. So I'm then going to move to combat, and I'm going to attack Mike with 6 2/2 flying double strikers.
Okay.
And Jamie, I'm going to attack you with 2 3/3 flying double strikers and 1 2/2 flying double striker.
Yeah, I got no
Because
response.
that should be lethal to both.
In response,
Unless-
I will tap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 mana and die. So There's that. Fun. Okay, dokie.
Mono white.
All right, you guys down for one more?
Totally.
Yeah.
All
I
right.
would like to play a different deck though.
That's fine.
Oh, and actually, really quickly, can I get a review of, because you guys saw old Odric. What do you guys think of new Odric?
New Odric builds up just as quickly as the old one did. It doesn't hit as hard, but I think that was your intention.
Yeah.
Because before, like, it was like turn 3, the
Oh, the time I
Turn
slapped you to
Odric
9
fire.
health on
turn
turn
3
4
Quidia spike, and I'm like, wait a minute, what is happening?
on a 1/1 double striker.
I think you went from like 40 to 18 real quick.
Yeah,
He went from 40 to 9.
It was not it was.
Oh yeah, that's right, because it does it hits, it does 2, halves it,
Yeah.
then-
1/2. Yep.
or yeah, it does 1, halves it, and then hits again, does 1 and halves that.
Yep.
Yerp. Okay, so I'm gonna give you guys the choice of what gets pulled out here. I have 3 decks that are optional, and they're all kind of. One of them I didn't play last time. They're all kind of new, save one. All right, so from your left, depending on how my screen is oriented, to your right, we have Kess, Dissident Mage. Everybody knows her. Everybody loves and hates her. We have Kodama Sakashima Tribal, which Jamie has heard about before. And then we have, actually, I'm just going to take this one out. It's Emery, Lurker of the Lock, but it's artifact combos. So no, off the table.
Okay.
So we're reducing it to Kess, Dissident Mage, Eye of the Storm, Shenaniganry, and then we have Kodama Sakashima Tribal.
I kind of want to see the tribal.
Yeah, me too. I'm very curious about that.
Alrighty, Kodama Sakashima Tribal. Inspired by Saffron Olive.
Okie dokie.
I think it was Saffron Olive.
Should I play Anhelo again, or should I play one of the other ones?
I would like to see one of the other ones personally.
Okay, let's see which one, because I don't want to play the Kit Kanto one, because Annabelle really wants to play that one, and I think I'm gonna do another stream another day with her actually on to play that one, straight out of the box. But I will.
Yeah, what happened to her joining us today?
Well, I think she planned on it, and then she wanted to take BBs to the park, and then I don't know what's going on. We might plans could have changed. I mean, she has a kind of a weird work schedule, so sometimes she gets messages and things change. So
I really want to keep this, but I cannot.
Give me just a moment. I'm gonna pick one of the decks up here. We're gonna go with Brokkos or Bant, or whatever you call it now. It's the green, white, blue one.
That is Bant.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I guess it's like.
I mean, for old school people like us.
Old school people, yeah, it's Bant. I guess new school, it's Brokkos. So it's the crime family is Brokkos, I guess.
Bant.
No, hard Bant.
Bant. Okay, I have a pretty sizable 7 here that I'm pretty happy about. That is a 16.
Okay, I will roll just to roll. I got it also a 16, so that's fun.
Oh, okay. Mike, so in case you haven't heard about this deck before, it needs a little bit of tuning, but I'm really pleased with where it is right now. Obviously, the commanders are Kodama and Sakashima, both from Commander Legends. Mm-hmm. And I'll explain why they're in the deck here. They're in the deck because Sakashima copies Kodama, and then you just keep getting triggers. So as long as you have stuff in your hand to keep putting down, you'll dump your whole hand.
Okay.
And if you have something like a Guardian Project or something like that, you can just keep going until you eventually run out of stuff to put onto the battlefield. Okay. So the gag of the deck is yeet your library.
Oh, okay.
It very, 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 very rarely does it. It very
I
rarely
rolled
works
a
out.
12.
Annabelle just answered, yeah, Teddy's getting sleepy, and so it makes sense. I'm sure that people on the chat
Yeah.
probably heard him earlier. He was a little upset.
Yeah.
So,
And then the other thing of the deck is it is 20-ish changelings, and then a bunch of lords from different tribes.
oh, interesting. Okay.
So you and I, Jamie rolled a 12, so Mike, you and I re-roll.
Okay. Rolled a 10.
I rolled a 12.
Okay, you are first again.
All right, is everybody ready?
Just about. Let me see if I can draw a good 7 here. 1, 2,
Yeah.
4, 5, 6, and
Oh, yeah.
no land. We're gonna try again.
Yeah, I wanted to give that. I also wanted to give that explanation to your viewers, so
Yeah.
they had an idea of what this thing might be trying to do.
Makes sense. I appreciate
Shenanigans.
yeah,
Wants-
shenanigans. I mean, isn't that what we all try to do? Is shenanigans? If somebody says shenanigans one more time.
Hey, Farva, what's
What's that restaurant you like with all the goofy shit on the walls?
Oh, shenanigans?
Oh. Live is
Okay,
holy.
so throughout the game, if I do have to put a pause, just be mindful. Teddy is, I guess he's being a little extra, and I mean, children do what children do. So
Yeah, no worries.
all right. Okay, let's see. Oh my goodness. This.
Dana, reset your
What?
lifetime.
Oh, yeah. Oh, geez. Thanks.
This does not feel like an optimal hand, but we're gonna
Mine is
try
not
it.
optimal either.
But we're gonna try it. So, all right.
Are we ready?
Yeah.
Thumbs up, everybody?
Yep.
I rolled a 12, so.
I think Dana's
Alrighty.
first. Yeah, because we.
Yeah, I
re-rolled.
am.
So.
I'm going to start with a command tower from Commander Collection Green. It's super pretty, and I really like it.
Yeah, those are cool.
And I'm going to tap it into a Gale Rider Sliver.
Oh, what? Oh my goodness. That's goofy. Shrivers.
Pass turn.
I love Shrivers.
I will
Oh,
draw
just wait, man. This stuff is like, it's redonkulous.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a less fun turn. Island and pass.
Okay.
I'm going to
Draw.
remind me after the game, Mike, and I'm going to email you the list on Architect.
Okay.
So that way you can look through it and you can see all the goof that got added.
Okay. I will also have a less fun turn, and I will play a forest and pass.
All right. Untap, upkeep, draw.
Oh my goodness.
I'm going to play.
Actually put up my sliver build the other day. Put it up. I think it was last week sometime.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, cause like the sliver deck is actually my actual deck that's in dedication to my youngest brother, because its slivers to me are very similar to the Zerg in StarCraft. So and he used to play StarCraft all the time. Well, we used to play StarCraft all the time against each other. So
Yeah. I'm gonna play a tapped breeding pool and Sego.
Okay.
Draw.
Oh, I need to change my commander.
I'm gonna
Oh yeah,
play-
all of us do, except
Not me. I'm still playing
no,
the same
Jamie's,
one.
Jamie's playing the same. He's way ahead
It's
of
like
us.
the lowest power
Like,
deck that I
speak for
have.
yourself, peasants. Like,
Well, I mean, to be fair, it's like the lowest power deck that I have.
yeah.
It's mostly like one set of cards, which is Ikoria.
Yeah. Well, because it's the only one that has mutate, so.
I'm gonna pay 2 for a Felwar Stone,
Ooh.
and then I will say pass.
So that's one thing that I actually super appreciate about these precons. Each one of them comes with a Felwar Stone. That's actually super cool that they decided.
Yeah.
to
Yeah,
add
we'll
that.
share like most of them
Considering there
share
was
like
a
a
point that
color
it's
with
like
at least
$5.
one.
Yeah. All right.
How much is it presently? I'm curious.
I'll play another forest, and I'm gonna tap 2 for a wall of roots. Defender 0/5, and then I can put a -0/-1 counter on Wall of Roots and get
And add a green.
Green.
Yeah.
Activate only once each turn. So, super fun. Apparently I'm playing mono green in a 3-color deck. So, it's your turn.
Tap up, keep draw.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Bant was Perrie the Pulverizer.
Yeah, Perrie the Pulverizer. It's an awesome
If I
name.
could do the Dr. Doofenshmirtz voice, I would.
I'm gonna
like,
play an island.
he's so cool, but it's like when I think of like broker, like I think of like a banker, and this Rhino soldier does not look like a banker that I've ever seen. So
Hold him up to the camera. I haven't actually seen him.
So yeah, he looks like that.
He looks like the guy that punches you in the face and drags you out of the office when your loan gets denied.
He's a loan shark, dude. That's what he is.
Oh, then it's fitting.
But
Yeah.
the thing is, like, at that point, like, why isn't he a shark soldier? You know, like, why a Rhino soldier?
I'm gonna poke Mike for 1.
Ouchies. Yep, I take it.
Okay, pass turn.
So you have chosen death.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, poke you with a 1/1 on turn 3.
I love those memes.
Yeah. Yeah, that's all you, Jamie. Take it away.
Draw. We're gonna play Schlamp,
There it is.
and then I'll pay 2 for a Season of Growth. Whenever a creature enters the battlefield under my control, scribe 1.
Ooh,
Whenever I cast a spell that targets a creature I control, draw a card.
That's really good.
I feel like that's like you could tie that with like a heroic deck.
And then
I mean,
I'll pay
this deck
2
works too.
for an Umezawa's Jitte.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Whenever a equipped creature deals combat damage, put 2 charge counters on it, and then I can remove a charge counter and choose one. Equipped creature gets +2/+2 until end of turn. Target creature gets -1/-1 until end of turn, or gain 2 life. And that is it.
Okay.
It's
Untap.
balanced magic.
Let's see. Draw. Okay. Okay, this is super interesting. Okay, well, let's do a forest. And
Mike
then-
saying this interesting is as scary as Jamie going, all right, guys, I'm going to do a thing.
I'm gonna pay 2 for a Gavel of the Righteous.
What is that?
So at the beginning of combat on my turn, put a charge counter on Gavel of the Righteous. Equipped creature gets +1/+1 for each counter on Gavel of the Righteous. As long as Gavel of the Righteous has 4 or more counters on it, equipped creature gets double strike. And then equip is pay 3 or remove a counter off of Gavel of the Righteous. So fun. Moving through phases, I will go to combat, even though I'm not actually going to swing at anything, and I will poke out one of these charge counters to put on the Gavel of the Righteous. And then, super fun. That's my turn.
All right.
It's actually like a really decent equipment card, too.
It is.
Ooh.
It is.
I'm going to play this here forest, and I'm going to pay 4. And I'm going to cast my own super cool artifact that's not anywhere near as scary as you guys is. And I'm going to play a Maskwood Nexus.
Tribal card is good in tribal.
Yep.
Yeah, creatures you control are every creature type. The same is true for creature spells you control and creature cards you own that aren't on the battlefield. And I could make some shapeshifters with it.
That also have changeling, so they're every creature type.
Yeah. And then fair being fair, Jamie, I'm going to poke you for 1, buddy.
Okay.
And pass turn.
All right. I will untap. Draw. Oh, I forgot. I'll play an island. And then we'll pay 3 for a Vampire Nighthawk. 2/3 flying Death Touch Lifelink.
Yep, that's fun.
Creature entered the battlefield, so scry 1. I'll put that card on the bottom. And then I will equip the Jitte to the Vampire Nighthawk. And that's it for me.
Okay. I will then untap and draw. Okay, fun. So, I'm gonna tap a forest for new mana. Soul Ring.
Still playing Mock Green over there.
Yep, still playing Soul Ring. So then we'll tap Soul Ring and a forest for a Park Heights Maverick, which is actually kind of goofy. So it's a human soldier that's 2/2, has Dethrone. And then Park Heights Maverick can't be blocked by creatures with power 2 or less. And then whenever Park Heights Maverick deals combat damage to a player or dies, I proliferate.
Oh.
And then I'm going to move to the beginning of combat. When I do, I will get another charge counter to go on to Gavel of the Righteous, and then I will pass turn.
All right. Really not super psyched about that dethrone.
Swinging with that Gale Rider sliver's not looking too hot now.
Yeah, right.
I can do something. I can't do both, but I could do one or the other. So what I can do is I can pay 5, and I can cast a Timber Protector. It's a 4 and a green for a 4/6 Treefolk Warrior. Other Treefolk creatures you control get +1/+1, and other Treefolk and forests I control are indestructible.
Yup, it's a good card.
So I now have a 2/2. My sliver is now a 2/2 flying tree.
And a flying indestructible tree, yes.
It's a flying indestructible tree. And I will pass the turn.
Okay. We'll untap, upkeep, and draw. Apparently my deck really likes this one specific card, I guess. So we'll just go ahead and play it. It's a surprise, a Vizier of the Menagerie.
I mean, it's a good card. I mean,
it is a very good card.
I'll scry 1. Ooh, that's actually kind of, I like that.
Hold on one second, guys. I'm going to grab something.
Okay.
I actually do like that. So we're going to keep that on top. And then I guess I'll just make myself a target for the dethrone. Actually, no, I won't. Oh, yeah, I will. I'm going to swing a flying 2/3 Death Touch Lifelinker at... Wait, your stuff has flying, doesn't it?
Yeah.
That's unfortunate.
They have flying and indestructible. But here's the deal. Your vampire's what, a 2/3?
Yeah.
So it and the sliver can bounce off each other. You can gain the life, and we don't lose. Neither of us lose a creature.
Okay, yeah, I'll do that.
All right, cool. I block with a indestructible Gale Rider.
Okay, so then I'll gain 2, go to 41, making myself a target for the dethrone, and then the Umezawa's Jitte, because it's just combat damage in general, we'll get 2 +1/+1 counter, or we'll get 2 charge counters on it. Right there, not +1/+1, just charge. And then that will be turn.
Okie dokie. I will untap and draw. Okay. Oh, cool. Cool. I caught another land, and it's Gavany Township.
You are hard up for anything that's not green.
Man, I can't even use the activated ability because I don't have any white mana. Okay, so let's do 3 since we have the 3 colorless, and we will move to equip Gavel of the Righteous to the Park Heights Maverick. Then we will move to combat, and I'm going to put another charge counter. I'm just going to move. I'm going to keep that there, actually, and then I'm just going to put a 3 on top of that, because now I have 3 charge counters. So he's now 5/5. That has dethrone, and he can't be blocked by creatures power 2 or less. So, yeah, Jamie, being that you are the one with the highest life, Park Heights Maverick is going to swing at you for 5.
Okay. In response to the attack, I'm gonna remove the charge counter and make it get -1/-1. So I'll take 4 instead.
Okay. Is it counter, or is it just minus
Nah,
one,
just -1/-1 until end of turn.
Okay. So yeah, that's pretty. That's it. That's my turn.
Alrighty.
I did deal combat damage to a player, so I do get to proliferate. I'm going to obviously proliferate on the gavel, so now I have 4 counters on it.
How
You
big
also
is
put a
it?
charge
It gets
counter
+1/+1
back on my JJ.
because of those things.
I will sure. You know what? I'll make a friend for a turn. I just don't know what I want in return. So you can have a counter. I will think of what I want in return later. And pass.
Man, I don't like that. Okay. Because I was gonna spare us from the dethrone. What do you think, Jamie? Should I spare us from the dethrone?
I mean, you can do whatever. I'm fine with it. You're more in danger than I am right now.
Oh yeah, I totally am. Okay. I'm gonna pay 1, and Mike, I'm gonna claim that hammer.
What does claim do? I can't
Nature's
read
Claim. Destroy target artifact or
Oh,
enchantment.
gotcha.
Its controller gains 4 life.
Gotcha. I begrudgingly send it to the graveyard and gain 4 life. Yeah, I couldn't see it because it was the glare.
Yeah,
so,
glare.
Yeah.
It's fine. And so that's a thing. And then I'm going to I'm gonna do a whole bunch of nothing else, and I'm gonna pass the turn.
All right. I'm gonna untap.
I need another land to get going.
We'll upkeep and draw for turn. Now we'll look at the top card of my library. Oh, that's actually kind of good. So I'm going to cast the top card of my library. I'm going to pay 2, and I'm going to cast it for its mutate cost. And I'm going to put it on the bottom of the pile of Vampiric Nighthawk. It's Sea Dasher Octopus. Whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player, draw a card. And then I'll look at the top card of my actually, that is a spell that targets a creature. So I will draw a card from Season of Growth. And then I will look at the top card of my library again. I'm going to cast the top card of my library because it's a creature. Surprise, surprise, it's a Parcel.
Oh my gosh. Parcel Beast loves you, man.
And then that puts a draw trigger on the stack. I'll look at the top card of my library. That card will go to my hand.
It honestly is a good card too. That Parcel Beast is great.
He's got a lot of really good value set up.
Yeah.
At the
And
moment.
I'm gonna look at the top card of my library. I'm gonna activate the Parcel Beast because it technically doesn't have. Wait, would it?
Well, so because
I would be inclined to think so because
Well,
It's on only because it's on top.
So yeah, so the thing is that like with mutate, right? When it's mutated, it becomes one creature. If one of the creatures was on the battlefield first, it now becomes that one entity, and it is because one part of it had entered the battlefield last turn. It still counts as that. So it's weird. I looked into the mutate rules when I was doing my cat deck, and yeah, that's a thing.
Okay, so I can't activate it.
It's
Yeah.
peculiar.
I've looked into mutate and I always fucking forget because I just don't play it that often. So
Yeah.
yeah, I'll activate. Then I'll
I didn't
draw,
know because I don't play it at all.
and then I'll look at the top card of my library just because I can. Oh, that's neat. That's why I put that card in there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm unfortunately not going to swing. Actually, do I want to swing? What does this card do again? Oh, it just does that. Okay. Yeah. I'll just swing a flying 2/3 at Mike.
Yup, that can't stop that. So I take the 2.
I'll gain 2, and then I will draw a card from the Sea Dasher Octopus, and the Umezawa's Jitte will get 2 charge counters on it. And then I will move to end step. I have to discard, so I will discard a Blight Mamba, which is a 1/1 with Infect, and I can pay 1 and a green to regenerate it.
Yup. That's scary.
Gross. Gross.
And that will be my turn.
Okay. I will untap. And I will draw. Oh, look at that! I play Fortified Village tapped. It's another color of mana. Oh my gosh. Unfortunately, not the color of mana I need right now.
Moving up in the world.
Let's see. Well, I don't even have anything I want to proliferate. This is a sad state of affairs. Yeah, so I will just pass the turn.
All right, untap, upkeep, and draw. Hey! Yeah! All right. I'm gonna. Oh, Mike. Excuse me. Before I do that, on your end step, I'm gonna activate Maskwood Nexus and make a 2/2 shapeshifter.
Okay.
And then I'll untap and draw and play the forest.
Mm-hmm.
And then I will pay 6, and I will cast Kodama of the East Tree. So he's a 6/6 with reach, and we know what his other abilities are. And Segul.
That's all you're doing? Okay.
No shenanigans yet. Just wait.
Yeah, silliness is coming, right? We're
Untap,
not quite there yet, but silliness is coming.
Upkeep and draw. Oh, that's a fun card. Okay. I'm going to pay 1, activate Parcel Beast. It is a land. It's a swamp, so that'll go onto the battlefield. We're going to look at the top card of my library. That's okay. I kind of need that, but not really going to help me until next turn. What can I do this turn? I can... could play that. That's the only thing I'm going to be able to do this turn if I do it. Yeah, we'll do it. Because the Felmar Stone can tap for a green, and then the Hinterland Harbor can tap for a green. So we're going to tap for 5.
Who?
And cast a Seedborn Muse.
You.
Ugh.
No responses, I take it?
Nope.
I
have no response.
I'm tapped out. So
Okay. Creature entered, so I'll scry 1.
that is unfortunate.
I'm going to leave that on top. because I already know what it is. And then you have a 6/6 with reach. I don't like that.
It's a 7. It's a flying 7/7 indestructible tree.
Tree sliver. Blah blah blah.
Yeah, and it's indestructible too. Crap. So death touch is just not. That's unfortunate. So I'm gonna swing the 2/3 at Mike in the air.
Ouchies.
I'll gain 2 life, and then the Jite will get 2 more counters on it. And then I will draw a card from the Sea Dasher Octopus because it dealt damage to a player. I will look at the top card of my library again. Okay. That 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 is all I'm gonna do. My end step, I'm gonna discard. Oh boy. We're gonna discard Ram Through, and that will be my turn.
What does Ram Through do?
Target creature I control deals damage equal to its power to target creature you don't control. If the creature I control has trample, excess damage is dealt to that creature's controller instead.
That feels like it would go well with like one of the, like that red Kaldheim god that kind of does the excess damage. Like if you did. Like a green red deck. Yeah. If you did like a green red deck that did that.
On your untapped step,
imagine seeing that thing in
Zada.
Zada.
I will also untap.
Yeah, because you got the muse.
Yep.
Okie dokie. Let's see. Okay, I guess. I mean, alright, whatever. I'm gonna tap 2, and I will play a Scavenging Ooze.
Ooh, that's a good one.
And then, let's see. And then just because, I actually do have white mana, so I'm gonna tap the Gavany Township with 4 mana to put a +1/+1 counter on each creature I control. So, fun that I get to do that. And then, yeah, the battlefield is not looking great for me, so I'm just gonna pass.
In response to your end step, I'm gonna pay 1, tap the Parcel Beast to look at the top card in the library. It's a land. I'm gonna put that on the battlefield, and then yeah, we'll go to the next turn.
So much value.
All right, I draw.
I'll untap with you. So.
And then I will pay 4.
Okay,
I'm going to cast Kodama, or excuse me, Sakashima. I mean, she's going to become Kodama. So Sakashima will enter and she will copy Kodama, which will then trigger Kodama. And then I'm going to put out a Chameleon Colossus.
That's funny.
Which is, it's a 4/4 with Changeling, and it's pro-black. And then that will trigger Sakashima, which I will use to put out Arcane Adaptation.
Because you needed that.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I know, right?
Just in case.
Yeah.
They're changelings.
Yeah. Which I have to enter something. I have to name something when it enters. So, can I name Changeling?
Changeling is a creature type, but they don't. No, Shapeshifter is an ability.
No,
it's the other way around. Yeah, Shapeshifter is the creature type.
But they won't have the
Changeling
ability.
Yeah, but the mask book covers that up. So.
Yeah. I'm just gonna say. I'm gonna say Merfolk.
Merfolk. Okay.
And then Arcane Adaptation is gonna trigger Kodama, and I'm gonna put out an island. Hey, it's what I could do, man. Like, I don't have a way to draw cards right now, which makes me sad.
Right now is the key phrase.
Yeah. So, and I'm just gonna hold back because I'm not trying to get targeted by anybody. So pass it a turn.
In response to your end step, I'm going to do a few things, of course.
Oh my goodness.
I'm going to activate the Parcel Beast. I'm going to look at the top card. It's not going to go to the battlefield because it's not a land, but so it will go to my hand. I'm going to look at the top card of my library. Unfortunate, but that's okay. And then, actually, I'm not going to do that, so I'm just going to let that happen, and I'll go to my turn. Untap, upkeep, I'll draw. I'll look at the top card of my library because I can. Okay. We're going to play an Endless Sands as my land for turn. So it's a desert. It taps for a colorless. I can pay 2, tap it, and exile target creature I control. And then I can pay 4, tap it, sacrifice it, and return each creature card exiled with it to the battlefield under its owner's control.
Yep.
So if you don't know, with Mutate, it'll exile the entire stack, and then I'll be able to return all those creatures individually at some point.
Exactly.
I think I'm gonna play everybody's it's like a really good modern card that's kind of scary. That there's a lot of memes about a Slippery Boggle.
Slippery Boggle. This honestly, that is actually a good card, and I had considered using Slippery Boggle when I was thinking about doing the Otrimi deck that I wanted to do.
Yeah.
But then decided to go against it because I can never decide what I want to do for those colors.
There's a Season of Growth trigger on the stack, so I'll scry one. I already know what it is. Do I really want that card? Yeah, I'm gonna leave it on top, and then I'll pay. Anything that requires? Nope. All right, so I'm gonna tap Hinterland Harbor for a green, and my 2 swamps for a Vivian, Champion of the Wilds.
Ooh.
I can cast creatures and spells as though they had flash, +1 until next turn. My next turn, up to 1 target creature gains vigilance and reach. -2, look at the top 3 of my library. Exile 1 face down and put the rest on the bottom in any order. For as long as it remains exiled, I may look at that card and I may cast it if it's a creature card.
I'm going to respond to Vivian with a negate.
Ooh.
I'm going to respond to your negate.
With a negate?
With a negate.
Yes!
Man, the one thing I had to try to do to slow some of that shenaniganry down.
So yeah. And then
Ooh, jeez.
I will.
Popped in several different places.
I'm gonna move to combat.
Mhm.
What can I do here? Dama's the only thing that has reach over there.
But everything has flying and indestructible.
Yeah. You could just double block. Well, what's your total power over there? Because you got a 2/2, a 6/6.
7, 7, 5, 2.
God, really
okay,
have
so
made
14, 19, 22, 23, 28.
Jamie, are you trying to swing to draw a card?
I really just wanted to swing at him. So.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, you can't. I mean, like right now, the way it's looking, you can't really swing at him to do it because you need to do combat damage to a player, right?
For the Sea Dasher Octopus, yes.
Yeah. I mean, I tell you what. You just swing at me so that way you can draw your card and whatever other shenanigans that you want to do with your mutate. But remember, I'm stockpiling this for a favor later. So
yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
I'll swing at you for 2.
Okay.
Gain 2. Then I'll draw a card. The Jitte will get 2 counters. I'll look at the top card of the library. I don't think it doesn't really help anybody, but we'll pay 1, activate Parcel Beast. It is a land. It's an Herblord, Tomb of Yawgmoth. So all of your lands are swamps now.
Well, in addition, but yeah.
In addition. And then I'll look at the top card of my library just to see what it is. That's okay. That doesn't really help me. Yeah, I'll pass the turn.
Okay. I will untap.
I'll untap with Mike.
Draw. Okay. Let's do that. We'll do. Oh, I actually get a +1/+1 counter on you too. I just didn't count you before. It's actually good to know.
Which technically, you haven't activated its ability yet, have you?
The Wall of Roots? No, I've never actually used it.
Okay.
So let's see. Let's do you two to get a Luminarch Aspirant, and then yeah, because let's.
Do you need to hit somebody for proliferating, or is that an instep?
Well, I have to. Yeah, so I have to. Yeah, in order to proliferate, I have to deal combat damage to somebody with Park Height.
I mean, you can swing at me. I'm at 43, and it has dethrone, so.
Yeah.
Well, I was gonna say if you want to swing it at me, I'll let it trigger.
Yeah, but I want to get the extra counter because of the dethrone too. Yeah. Well, I mean, I got stuff.
Well, I don't think.
So at the beginning of combat, Luminarch Aspirant will put a +1/+1 counter onto Park Heights Maverick, so he'll be a 4/4.
Mm-hmm.
And then I will swing at. I will swing at Dana for 4.
Okay.
And then with that, I will in fact proliferate because I do have the option to do so. And then after that, I will be done with my turn because I can't really do much else. I will be right back because I think old Bubba's needs me.
Do we want to take like a quick little intermission?
That's fine.
Because
Yeah,
I need to use the bathroom anyway.
Yeah, the only thing I'm going to do is at end step, I'm going to Parcel Beast again.
Okay. Fine.
Okay.
So I will.
I've drawn my card, so when we return, I'll just continue my turn.
Okay. Sounds good.
All right. Be right back.
SpellTable, and we're back. Okay. Yep. And the Chunkies is here with me, as you guys can see. So he's gonna help us out here. Hopefully he can give us some good plays.
I'm still seeing the be right back screen on my phone.
Well, there's gonna be some delay. Yeah.
Ah, okay. Alrighty. Oh, there it is.
Yep.
Okay. Words. Okay, so I drew my card for turn, so I'm gonna play an Irant. That'll give me 8 total mana here after I do some shufflings arounds. Okay. Decisions. That Jamie and I had a conversation while you were gone about how much the Jitte kind of scares me at the moment.
Oh yeah.
So
I mean, it's a scary card. So
I think what I'm gonna do is this might actually like cause a vendetta and get me killed, but it also might be worth it. So yeah, here's what I'm gonna do. So Jamie, I'm gonna swing. I'm not gonna do anything in first main. I'm just gonna go to combat, and I'm gonna attack Jamie with a 5/5 flying indestructible Chameleon Colossus that's pro black. And then what I'm gonna do is hold on. I'm gonna activate its ability twice to give it +X until end of turn, where X is its power. So it will become a 10/10 and then a 20/20.
Cool.
Okay. You really forced it here, I guess.
Yeah.
So we're
Actually,
gonna-
hold on. I'll activate it once and make it a 10-10. That seems a little bit better, a little more fair. Because if I make it a 20-20, I don't bait out what I might want to happen, and I just inspire some other type of retaliation. Whereas if I make it a 10-10, I can bait him to hopefully use the Jitte to drop its power toughness.
Well, we'll see.
So he takes
We'll
less
see what he does.
damage.
We'll see what it does.
Yeah.
Because I will
I mean,
tell
I
you,
just told him what I wanted him to do, so he's probably not going to do that.
Well, knowing Jamie for this long, no matter what you think he might do, he does the exact opposite. So
I know. I just know what I hope he does. But I've told him what I hope he does.
I'm gonna take the 10.
see,
Of course. Of course. Well, no, that'd be a really dick move. A dick move in response to him saying, "No, I'm good," would be to activate it again and then give him 20, but that seems really mean. So I'm just going to pass the turn.
Okay, before you pass the turn, I'm gonna activate Parcel Beast. It is a land, it's a Yavimaya Coast.
Mhm.
And then I'm gonna look at the top card of my library. Dang, okay. We're gonna go to my turn. I'm gonna untap, unkeep, draw. I'm gonna look at the top card of my library. Wow, okay. Play land for turn. It's gonna be a forest. And then I'm gonna tap that forest. Well, no, Worldly Tutor again.
Ooh. Is that like the
Commander Collection green
That's-
Worldly Tutor.
ooh?
Yeah, it's really pretty. I've got one in
That looks awesome.
I think it's in my Yisan deck because it's Yisan in the picture.
Yeah. That's super cool. And it actually has his Oracle text also, or not Oracle, sorry, but the
The flavor
the
text.
flavor text, yeah, has Yisan quote.
I
That's
think
funny.
it's a Yisan quote, but I think it's different than the Yisan card.
Yeah. A single
So, hold on,
chord
I'm gonna
brings
look.
them to heal. So I wonder, did they ever errata Yisan to be a bard creature type, or is he still
He's still a rogue
interesting? I wonder why they chose to do that.
because he only has 2 printings, and one of them's in 2015, and the other one's in Mystery Booster of the List.
Still weird to me, like especially since his name is literally the Wanderer Bard. I mean, I guess he
Yeah.
could be. I guess he. I mean, multi-classing is a
Well-
thing, right? But still,
Well, there's that, but you also have to factor in that they didn't care about that stuff until call time,
yeah, that's true.
right? And Yisan's most recent printing, like I said, he's got a Core Set 15 and he's got a Mystery Booster of the List.
Yeah.
And Mystery Booster came out in what was it, Jamie? 2018?
Mystery Booster was right before you left, so it was like 2019, 2020.
Yeah. And then Call Time came out 2021. So I get it. Yeah, it 100% feels like a bit of a missed opportunity. But and I just looked it up on Card Kingdom. I completely forgot that the Yisan 2015 card was actually one of the ones that was designed by one of the contest winners from whatever contest it was that they had right prior to that. And so the original OG Yisan card and his reprint actually doesn't have flavor text.
Huh.
Instead, it says designed by Brian Fargo,
Oh, so fun fact.
who
I just
I
went
think
on
was
to
a tournament winner.
I just went on to the Magic the Gathering gatherer, right? And turns out they did have an errata. He is a human rogue bard. He is in fact a bard in his creature type. They just haven't had a printing where it actually says that yet. Which I bet
Good
is
for
gonna
you.
I bet it's gonna happen here pretty soon. So
I mean, you never know. They might have just errated it to errata it.
yeah.
Ugh, that's hard to say. by
I
the way.
say.
Yeah.
Reveal Scoot Swarm.
Hey, I know that
Scoot
card.
Swarm.
Yeah, Scoot Swarm. And then what I'm going to do is we'll go ahead and cast it from the top of my library. So I'm going to pay 3 I'm gonna cast it from the top of my library.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
Make
yeah,
some
Bubba.
room.
Yeah, Scoot Swarm is it's rude. It can be rude.
I'm gonna look at the top card of my library. I'm gonna go ahead and pay 34. I'm gonna mutate on top of it a Dreamtail Heron. So now it's a flying 3/4. Whenever it mutates, draw a card, and then it has the landfall ability. And then I'm gonna pay 1 to activate Parcel Beast, and surprise, surprise, it's only.
Oh, so it be.
So now I get a copy of the Dreamtail Heron Scoot Swarm because I control 6 or more lands.
Oh my gosh.
So I'll put it like right underneath it because it's gonna get confusing here in a little bit. I can almost guarantee it. Look at the top card of my library.
Are we actually using the turn thing now?
Oh yeah, I started playing around with it.
I did that last stream. I had a problem with remembering to use it.
Yeah, I had to remind you.
Yep, several times, not just once.
Oh shoot, that actually Season of Growth would trigger
Can we stop it?
scry, so that's fine. I'm gonna cast the top card of my library because it's a creature card. It is a Polywog Symbiote. Each creature or spell I cast would cost 1 less to cast if it has mutate. And whenever I cast a creature spell, if it has mutate, draw a card, then discard a card. So that will trigger Season of Growth. I'll scry 1 again.
What's the matter, boys? What's the matter?
Ooh, that's but
No.
Put that on the bottom. And then I'll look at the top card of my library through the Vizier.
Are you hungry?
oh, cool.
Okay. I'm just gonna go ahead and pass the turn.
Okay.
No, untap
If
with
you want to hide the sidebar mic, you can just press Control G.
Were you talking about for this guy? Over here?
Control G.
Oh no, I don't want to because like for people viewing it, there's just some cards that I click on that way they can see.
No. That's Control D. You want Control G. It hides the left sidebar.
Oh no, I don't want to do that either.
Oh, okay.
I appreciate it though. Okay, so it's my turn. I will untap, and then I will draw. Okay. Interesting. I mean, I suppose.
Oh, this guy's supposed to be untapped too.
You know what would be nice if I could get some blue mana? That would be fantastic. Let's see. Man. Alright. I'm going to tap 4 and Gavany Township. So I put a +1/+1 counter on each creature I control. I should have another one. Here we go. And then let's go up, and let's go up. And then pre-combat, or no, beginning of combat, Luminarch Aspirant will put a, let's put one on the Parkeyes Maverick. And then, okay, Bubba, it's okay. Yeah, neighbors are doing something. I don't know. There's some interesting characters. let's. All right, Jamie, I'm gonna cash in a favor.
Okay.
I'm gonna smack you for 5. Or let's see, I have 5 counters, so it's actually 7. I'm gonna smack you for 7 because of the.
Okay.
And then I will proliferate because I did combat damage. But because I also smacked you for 7, I will plus a counter on your Umezawa's Jite.
Oh, okay.
And then I will, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and then I will pass turn.
On your end step, Mike, I'm gonna make another 2/2 shapeshifter,
Okay.
and then I'll do my untap upkeep draw stuffs.
Are you
And
hungry?
then
Are we gonna eat this time?
none of this super helps me.
There we go.
Actually, it kind of does. I mean, I know exactly what's gonna happen, but yeah. 5 for a Game Trail Changeling. It's a 4/4 with trample, and then that'll trigger Kodama. And I'm going to put out a Master of the Pearl Trident. So Merfolk, other Merfolk creatures I control get +1/+1 and have Island Walk.
That's why you chose Merfolk. That makes sense.
No, I commonly go for Merfolk because they have some of the best some of the best lords. So I generally get more value with Arcane Adaptation. If I haven't already hit Maskwood, but I got super lucky and I got a really early Maskwood. So
Yeah. I mean,
um,
you're not wrong about that. The Merfolk do
yeah.
have some of the best lords.
And then I'm gonna swing at Jamie for that's 8.
Oh, I need to push the button. Push the button, Max.
Oh yeah, 12. Oh, excuse me. Yep. 8, 12. Yeah. Wait, who's where? Oh, Jamie's. Well, it's just the Jitte scares me. It scares me a lot. Because I don't have any responses to it, and I'm now bent. So, yeah, Jamie, I'm gonna attack you for 12. Or excuse me. It's actually going to be 14. My bad. Because the Colossus is getting +2/+2. So 8 from the 2 changelings, and then 6 from the Colossus.
Let's. Right now it's unblockable, so. Let's do. Do you have a response? Does the Colossus is the biggest thing swinging at me, right?
Yes, it is. It's a 6/6.
Does it have any like hexproof or anything?
It's pro black.
Okay, well that's fine. 2, 3, 4, and I will mutate the pouncing shore shark onto the slippery boggle. Whenever this creature mutates, you may return target creature an opponent controls to its owner's hand. I'm going to pick the Colossus. And now I'm taking what? How much?
8.
Okay, I'll take 8.
And that's everything I can do.
And then that's a Season of Growth trigger as well, because it's a spell that targets. And that's actually one less to cast. Dang. I will draw a card from the Season of Growth, and then I have a Polywog Symbiote trigger as well to draw a card and discard a card, because it's not a main card. I'm going to discard Cavern Whisperer to it. then, are you doing anything else this turn?
No, I said that's it. I'm done.
Oh, okay.
I'm passed.
End step. I'm gonna leave the top card of my library.
Push
I
the button, Max.
will, yeah, that's fine. I'll move to my turn. I'll untap, upkeep, and draw. Go ahead and look at the top card of my library. Okay. We're gonna pay 1 and 2 for a Talisman of Resilience. Get that from the camera. And then we will pay 4, 2, 3, 4, because I can pay mana of any color to cast a creature spell. I'm going to cast my commander for his mutate cost on top of the Scoot Swarm pile. That's going to trigger Season of Growth, Polywog Symbiote. So I'm going to draw essentially 2 cards, but in response to those triggers. Oh, no, it's cast, isn't it? Yep. All right, I'm going to draw that card. It's fine. And then I'll draw another card and discard a card. We're going to discard... man, that's tough. I don't think I need any more card draw. I'm going to discard a Beast Whisperer. And then that will happen. I'm going to the top of my library. Didn't play a land this turn, so I'll go ahead and play an Alchemist Refuge. That's going to trigger the Scoot Swarm, which will make a copy of the pile. So that one is a copy of the Brokkos now. And then I'll go ahead and activate the Parcel Beast. Surprise, surprise, it's a land. So that's going to trigger again. Now I have a second copy of the Brokkos pile.
Jeez.
Then... Oh, crap.
Oh, what happened, Brokkos?
It mutated, so I actually should have... That one's going to go away. That's a misplay, actually. Because this card should have been drawn. So we're actually going to undo that. Because of the Dreamtail Heron, whenever it mutates, it's a card.
Yeah.
Okay, so I actually only have 1 copy of the Brokkos pile.
Okay.
We're gonna... I'm gonna downtick the Vivian. So it should be a 2 loyalty to look at the top 3. Okay, well, just go ahead and exile that card face down. I'm going to go ahead and let you all know right now, none of them were creatures, so I can't even cast it. Now I'll activate Parcel Beast. It's a land.
Okay.
Now I'll create the second copy of Brokkos pile.
Maybe you're still in the middle of doing this. I just want to ask the question. So is
Yeah.
Brokkos on top of the Brokkos pile?
Yeah.
So those copies, are they still... They're still legendary or no?
Oh, I didn't even think about that. Yep. That's a good call. Yep, because they're the top card with the abilities of the bottom pile.
Yeah, because I figured it would work if he wasn't on top, but since he is on top, then I figured the legendary rule does apply.
Yeah, it does. Forgot about that. I didn't even think about that. But I can still do other things. So, upgrade the library.
Mike out here doing God's work.
Oh, those are okay, but those would trigger my season of growth still, so I technically have 2 scry ones.
Yeah, you'd still get all the triggers from it entering, but they would just have to be sacrificed after.
Yeah. We'll keep that one on top. Put one on the bottom, and I kept one on top. And then what we'll do is, what can I do with that? I would do that. I don't want to do that. So I'm gonna move to combat. God, I don't want to swing into that. It's unfortunate. So I'm gonna swing a 2/3 at you, Mike.
Okay.
And then
take it.
I'll gain 2. Yeah, gain 2, and then I'll draw a card, and then it'll get 2 counters on the Jitte. I'll go ahead and look at the top card on the library. Uh, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'll go ahead and pass.
Okie dokie. All right, Bubba's. We're gonna untap. What you think?
I'll
we're gonna
untap
do
with
here? Just draw, and yeah, Bubba, we're just not having a great time. Yep. Yeah, I know. My goodness. I know. Well, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Yep. We're gonna do what we did last turn. We're gonna put +1/+1 counters on everything. I'm gonna go to combat, and with Luminarch Aspirant, I'm gonna put a counter on the Wall of Roots, and then I am simply just gonna pass turn because there's not really much else I can do.
I'm gonna make a shapeshifter.
Yep, it's
Also,
Struggle City over here with no blue mana, so.
oh, yeah, I messed up. Still, I should have 2 copies. That's just the Heron and the Scoot Swarm.
Okay.
From those lands.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, I'm gonna activate on your Incept the Parcel Beast. It's a land. It's gonna go to the battlefield, which will create another Heron.
Another
Swarm.
Swarm. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Getting crazy fast.
And then I get a Brokkos 1/2, which triggers Season of Growth twice, so I can try 1 2 times.
Mm-hmm.
That's gonna go to the bottom, and that'll stay on top. And that's it for response to Incept.
Okay. I'm gonna harmonize.
And then I would technically untap with Dana over there.
All right. I don't think I'm gonna get away with this. I'm gonna play a forest this per turn, and I am going to attempt to cast Coat of Arms.
Who?
I unfortunately don't have a response for that.
Nope. I have no response either.
It resolves.
Question mark.
Okay, so when it enters the battlefield, it'll trigger Kodama. So
Yep.
Chameleon Colossus, and then I'll put out another island from Sakashima. And then that's all my triggers resolved. And once again, nothing. And then because I figured this is going to happen, I am going to go to combat. My team gets plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They all get plus 10, plus 10. And they do have a whole bunch of keywords. So, Jamie, I'm going to send the what are now 3, 14, 14 changelings at you. And Mike, I'm going to send. Oh, wait, Chameleon Colossus can't attack. Well, because 2 2s plus 1, and then plus 10, plus 10. Or plus 1 twice. So yeah, 14 14s. Mike, I'm going to send a 14 14, a 13 13, and a 16 16 at you.
Yeah.
I'm attempting to assign lethal damage to both of you.
Okay.
In response to attack triggers, I'm gonna pay 3 and beast within the coat of arms.
Saw that coming.
Okay. And then
I should have sent more damage at Jamie.
How much for?
Huh?
4, you said?
No, it'll be 12.
And how much will be coming at me now?
4, 7, 13.
Okay. So I can't block because I have no flyers. So.
I also cannot block because I have islands.
Darn.
It gave you a shimmer of hope there when he didn't respond
So
to the
close.
cast.
So close. I was so close. I mean, I figured that I wasn't gonna live the whole turn. You know? I did say I'm probably not gonna get away with this, so I anticipated to not get away with it, but I had to try.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
You
mean,
know what I mean?
Exactly. You gotta
Like,
try.
So, but yeah, Mike, I'm passing it to you and really hoping that you can help dig us out of whatever. Because if we don't, I think Jamie's gonna kill us when he untaps.
I'm in a band deck that hasn't drawn any blue
Oh wait,
mana. I'm
I'm passing the turn, Jamie. It's going to you. I don't know why it went to Mike.
Oh,
there it is.
On your end step, I'm gonna do everybody's favorite thing and activate the Parcel Beast.
everybody's. I feel like it's just.
It's not. It's
I feel
definitely
like
not
it's
our
just
favorite.
your favorite thing.
Yeah.
It's a land, so I'm gonna get. Dude, these
What
are
is causing
exponential.
the copies?
That's the
These
Scoots
are-
Worm.
These are exponential, so
Yes, correct.
I should have way more copies.
Yes, you should have a lot of Scoots Worms.
Does it?
Because this one would have created. This one created this one. This one would have created this one.
I have a question because I don't
Yeah.
understand.
So-
the land's entering the battle. So the Scute Swarms. Oh, there's something else
Whenever a
morphed on
land-
top of the Scute Swarms. They're not in the
Yeah.
Brokkos pile.
No. So I have
They're in a
one
different
pile
pile.
that's just the Dream Heron and the Scoot Swarm, and then I have
Okay.
one pile that's the Brokkos on top.
Okay.
So the
I
ones that
was
are
confused.
exponential are just the Dreamtown Heron and the Scoot Swarm.
Okay.
So I should have this one created this one, and then when I had a land enter, this one, this was already this. So this one would have created this one. And then this one should actually be 2 more.
Mm-hmm. And then
I'm just gonna assume.
Brokkos
that-
does actually make copies of himself, but they just die immediately. So whatever
Yeah,
triggers
yeah.
happen,
And then-
they also happen.
And then from this last land entering, I should have an additional 5 more.
And what's their power toughness?
3, 4.
Shouldn't they be bigger than that?
No,
Or am I thinking of a different Scute?
that's a different type of pile. These ones don't. They aren't getting bigger. Just whenever it mutates, I draw a card.
Oh, you should also have 1/1 green insect creature tokens.
No, it replaces it. If you control 6 or more, create a token that's
Yeah.
a copy of Scoot Swarm instead.
Oh, yeah, you're
Yeah.
right. You're right.
So off of this
cue.
last land, I now have 10
Yeah. Scoop form gets out of control fast.
Dreamtail, Heron.
I was thinking
Abu,
Scoop Mob.
Yes,
Scoop
yeah.
Mob's the card I was
That's
Scoop
fine.
Mob, yeah. All right, so I will move to my turn then. Untap, upkeep, draw. Look at the top card in my library just because I can. Holy shit. Okay.
Can you see yourself on the screen?
We're going to play an Underground River, which will create me 10 fucking Scoot Swarms that can't attack this turn. This dice is just 10 of them. That's going to create 20 fucking triggers of Scry 1 because of the... Well, it'll create 11 triggers of the Scry 1. It'll create 10 and then 1. So that's going to go on the bottom. That's just going to stay on top. That one's going to stay on top.
Oh, wow. Okay. That good, huh?
Well, like, unfortunately, like, I don't have a way... Like, I don't have a Concordant Crossroads in this deck, so, you know...
Yeah, I mean, not that that's super easy to get a hold of at all. So...
Okay, the Gale Rider Sliver is the one that's giving all your shit flying, right? Dana?
That would be correct, yes.
Yeah, we're gonna what, 5 mana? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm gonna mutate a Dirge Bat on top of the Seaborn Muse. There we go. That's the name I'm thinking of. Whenever this creature mutates, destroy. Oh, they're indestructible.
Yep.
Yes.
Son of a. Well, I've already did that. I'm not gonna take it
Timber
back.
Protector.
I'm still gonna target your thing. It just doesn't happen. I know.
Hey, if you want some satisfaction, you can. Does it only target a creature?
Creature or planeswalker.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say you could blow up my Arcane Adaptation, but like.
That's fine. So I'll pay 1, activate the Parcel Beast. Surprise! It's a land. So that's gonna create 20 copies of.
Oh my god.
My Dreamtail Heron. I will look at the top card of my library. That's super unfortunate. I'm gonna remove 11 counters from the Jitte and gain 22 life. Go to 30. And then that's gonna be my turn.
Okay, okay. Let's untap. Come on, blue mana. Come on, blue mana. And it's not blue mana, but it could possibly help me get blue mana. So let's try it. Let's at least try it. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I will put a 0 -1 counter. So this is going to be odd. Does that actually negate one of my plus?
It does. It negates a +1/+1, so he now has 5 +1/+1s on him.
Okay, so it does actually negate it. So okay, cool. That's actually.
Because like if you have a -1/-1 and a +1/+1 on the same creature, they just cancel each other out.
Yeah, but I just didn't know if a 0/1 would do the same thing, which I kind of hope so, because that would make sense why they put it in the deck. But
I mean, yeah, I think it would still have the +1. So
Yeah.
it would have like 5 +1/+1s, 1+1/+0.
Yeah, it's weird.
So its power is still 6.
Yeah.
It's just its toughness went down by 1 point.
Alright, so I'm going to cast Rishkar's Expertise. So I will draw cards equal to the greatest power among creatures I control, which is going to
9.
be 9. So hopefully 9 cards will give me a freaking island.
We can
Or
only
blue
hope.
mana, and then I can cast a spell with mana value 5 or less from my hand without paying its mana cost. So let's draw the 9 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. What? Okay. No. 9 cards. No blue.
No
mana.
island.
No blue.
Oh my
mana.
god. Bro, that's terrible.
Yeah, bro. Feels bad. But I do get to cast something without paying its mana cost. So I will play something with blue in it, just without using
Okay.
blue.
Okay.
Um.
If there was a ramp spell in there, I'd go for that.
Yeah. Right. Well, so here's.
Well, I didn't get any islands, but I did get this
So-
Kodama's Reach, so I'm
so-
gonna go find 2
So
of them.
funny enough, I did not get a Kodama's Reach, but I got a Rishkar Pima Renegade, and I got
Okay.
Incubation Druid. And so like
Druid.
again,
Go for Druid.
so again,
Druid.
no, the Druid does, because it's only for a land that I control could produce.
Oh,
Right?
yeah.
So
no,
like, yeah, so
no.
still no blue mana. Initially, I thought the same thing. I was like, oh yeah, and then I reread it, and I was like, oh no.
That's
No.
terrible.
It's yeah, not great. So let's see. I don't feel like that's a good idea. Let's see. It has to be 5, so they can't use that one, unfortunately.
5 or less, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So that's actually kind of cool. But I just don't think it helps me right now. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to put down Fathom Mage. I feel like that's the smartest option out of everything I drew.
Okay. Yeah.
And then I am going to play this cool Full Art Plains as my land for turn. Then I'm going to tap. Actually, let's remove 2 more +1/+1 counters.
You can only do it once per turn.
Oh, that you're totally right. Dang it, I can't do that. Let's. It's disappointing. Well, let's do that then. Let's do 3 for Rishkar Pima Renegade. 1. Let's see. Whenever a creature enters the battlefield under your control, if that creature has a greater power and toughness, then we put a +1/+1 counter. So 1, that will put a +1/+1 counter onto Fathom Mage.
Fathom Mage.
Just from Fathom Mage's Evolve ability, right? Then we'll put another +1/+1 counter on it from Rishkar Pima Renegade, and Rishkar Pima Renegade will also put a +1/+1 counter on himself. Then that will allow me to draw 2 cards just from Fathom Mage, so I can dig. Oh, it's a miracle! I drew into Litjara, Mirror Lake, and Command Tower, finally. Not that I'm gonna die next turn, but, you know, at least we got it.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to tap the Wall of Roots, because Rishkar allows me to do so. We'll tap Wall of Roots, and we'll tap Luminarch Aspirant to cast Incubation Druid,
Mm-hmm.
and then
This is a smart play. I like what you're doing here.
And then let's see, Luminarch. Let's move to combat with Luminarch Aspirant. Let's put a +1/+1 counter onto Incubation Druid, so we don't have to pay that adapt cost. And let's see, I have can I do anything else? Yeah, man. At least I was able to do a lot because I was able to draw a bunch. Yeah, let's move to... Yeah, we'll tap 2 just to put down this Hoofprints of the Stag. So whenever I draw a card, I may put a Hoofprint counter onto it, and then I can pay 2 and a white to remove 4 Hoofprint counters from it, and then I create a 4/4 white flying elemental creature token with flying, and then I can only activate once during. I can only activate it during my turn.
Hey, question.
Yes.
Where'd the white mana come from?
Oh, you're totally right. I cannot do that. Nope. Hard pass. Okay, so... Yep, that actually... I'm just going to have to move to end step, and I will have to discard down to hand size. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yep, that's fun. Okay, so we'll just discard those prints.
On your end step, I'm going to Parcel Beast. It's going to go to my hand.
Okay. We'll discard Bribe Taker, discard Avenging Hunt Bonder. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We'll discard Kroos Defense Contractor, which does look like a super fun commander to build around, but I don't need it right now.
I drew a forest and played a forest.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I still need to discard 2. Okay, I feel like I might need that. Let's discard Rolisk Apex Hybrid, and as much as I hate to do that, Forel of the Hulklade. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. So, if you couldn't find out, most of those blue cards were in my starting hand. So,
Oof.
yeah, that's why I couldn't play nothing for the longest time.
Are you guys both good?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
I already untapped with you, so.
Yeah. Jamie, I'm going to send the Chameleon Colossus and the 3/4/4 tokens at you. And Mike, I'm going to attack you with... Hold on, I'll tell you how much damage. So I'm just going to tap out.
Okay.
So that is going to be 16, 21, 24? No. Yeah, 24, 27. And Jamie, I'm going to send the Game Trail Changeling at you as a just in case. So Mike,
Okay.
I'm attacking you for a grand total of 27 damage. And Jamie, I am attacking you for 12, 16, 20.
Okay. In response, I'm going to pay 2, and I'm going to snap the Colossus back to your hand.
Darn!
I know, because I can't block them, so.
Okay.
I was hoping you didn't have a response.
All right, so how much am I taking now? Because I know it's unblockable.
It'll be 16.
Okay. I cannot respond, so I just die.
Oh. Oh, darn.
Yep.
I'm probably now I'm probably dead. Hey, Jamie, really quickly, how much damage do you have on Crackback?
Just with
Enough
my
to kill both of us, right? How many
just with
snowstorms do you have?
tokens, yeah, I have 90 in the air.
Yeah. Sorry, Mike. Looks like Jamie wins this one.
Yeah, it's okay. I mean, I will say that I definitely, I wish that I at least had one blue mana to start, because I feel like the
Yeah.
game I would have been able to interact a little bit more. But other than that, I mean, I still had fun. So
I want to see that deck again because I want to see what it actually does.
Yeah, that one. It seems like it's got some really interesting stuff going on with it. Like,
yeah,
I feel like if you combined that with some of the cards from the Cathro deck, uh, the Abzan counters, you could, take the green and the white
Yeah.
ones.
like oh yeah, like
Like
those
something like a
the
luminous Broodmoth in that deck would be absolutely nutty.
Okay.
yeah, because like
So
you could boot because like. And there's actually a lot of different stuff now that doesn't necessarily care about +1/+1 counters so much as just counters in general.
Counters, yeah. That's why I'm saying
Yeah.
it would be good.
Yeah. Well, and Ikoria has some stuff like that too, which would be
Oh yeah.
interesting to kind
Well,
of.
yeah, because that's the set that the Cathro deck came out with was Ikoria.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Oh, I'm okay. I'm sorry. I'm thinking of. I don't know why I thought of something. I was thinking because you said Abzan, and I was thinking old Abzan, not
Nah.
Cathro. But yes,
Yeah.
you're totally right. Yeah.
Because Ikoria was also the set that had Luminous Broodmoth in it,
Yes.
which would be
Yeah.
bonkers in that deck.
Yep.
Yeah.
It gives you all the
So
flying stuff when your stuff gets blown up.
Yeah. Okay.
Mike,
Yes.
I'm gonna have to jump after this, but if you want, let me give you a quick run through this, and I'll call out the key cards.
Okay.
So that way you can get some interest.
Okay.
So, Maskwood, you saw obviously. So I'm not gonna call out anything you saw. So we got a Quicksliver.
Yeah. Oh,
Um,
lively Bubba.
Yep. Mana Weft Sliver.
Yep. Good one.
An enchantment, Necro Duality. Whenever a non-token zombie enters the battlefield under your control, create a token that's a copy of it.
Yep.
Ooh.
That card is so good.
Yeah. Gladewalker Ritualist is a changeling. Mistwalker is a changeling.
Yep. Mistwalker's good
Most
too.
of them come from Kaldheim, actually.
Yeah. Well, I mean, because the
So
changelings are changelings
Yeah.
are real in Kaldheim.
Litjara Kinseekers is a changeling.
Mhm.
Beast Whisperer. Litjara Glade Warden. Then we get Biowaste Blob. Oozes you control get +1/+1 at the beginning of your upkeep. If you control a commander, create a token that's a copy of Biowaste Blob.
That's goofy.
Yeah, that's,
Lull Mage Mentor.
yep,
Yeah.
that's a good one.
Yep. Then we get Risen Reef. Whenever it or another elemental enters the battlefield under your control, look at the top card of your library. If it's a land card, you can put it on the battlefield tapped. If you don't, put it into your hand.
Okay.
It's also good.
Amoeboid Changeling.
Oh, yeah.
Woodland Changeling. Orvar the All Form.
Oh, Orvar. Ooh.
Yep, because he's a changeling
Yeah.
for 4 mana. And we get Masked Vandal as a changeling. Marrow Commerce, which Jamie knows all too well. At the end of your turn, untap all merfolk you control.
Yeah.
Mistform Ultimus, Birthing Boughs, Shape Sharer, Moth Dust Changeling, Priest of Titania,
Ooh, yep.
Morite of the Frost,
Oh yeah.
Kumina, Tyrant of Erazka, Distant Melody,
Yeah,
Distant Melody,
Yep. Good card.
Guardian, yep,
I
Guardian
killed Mike with that card
Gladewalker,
one time.
Scion of Una,
Yeah.
Flash, Flying, other fairies get +1/+1 and have Shroud.
Mhm.
Universal Automaton, Elvish Champion, Elves get +1/+1 and have Force Walk.
Yeah.
Merc-Fiend Liege, Changeling Titan,
Yep.
Door of Destinies, Greatbow Doyen, other archers get +1/+1, and then whenever an archer you control deals damage to a creature, that archer deals that much damage to that creature's controller.
Ooh.
So even if you block, you still get hit.
Yeah. Nice.
Adaptive Automaton, Realm Walker, and Guardian Project.
Nice. You should. I mean, not that you have do you have a Yavimaya in that deck, perchance?
Yavimai's Coast?
No, Yavimaya, the Cradle
Cradle
of
of Growth.
Regrowth.
No, I don't.
It's the Modern
It's the
Horizons
green
2.
herb board.
Yeah, it's the green herb board.
Huh.
Turns all your lands. All lands are forest in addition.
Yeah, should definitely consider it.
Yeah, I could. But yeah, that's the bulk of the Kodama Sakashima list.
Nice. Cool, man.
I really dig it.
Yeah, well, that's super fun. That deck is unique. I actually like that a lot. And
I'm still gonna send you the whole list, but
we're coming up on 3 hours for the thing, so I'm gonna shut down here. But thank you for playing. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
my dumbass fucking clicked away. I'm sorry.
You're good. I was just saying that it was a lot of fun. I appreciate you guys coming on to play.
Yeah, dude, I had a blast.
Yeah. So I am gonna shut down. Old Bubba's here. He's waking up a little bit. He needs to eat a lot more anyway. He only had like 2 ounces earlier, and that staved him off. But he needs to get like another 4 ounces in. So
Yeah. Yeah. Talk to you dudes later. Had fun.
Alrighty. Bye. Appreciate you.
Peace.
Alrighty. Alright, so that was a ton of fun. The precons so far, I mean, I feel like there wasn't a really fair chance on my part, just because I just couldn't seem to get the mana that I needed to on the brokers. I gotta say brokers, not bants. But both decks I feel like have a lot of potential, and it definitely like upgrade is gonna be, in the future. I mean, I'm sure some other content creators have stuff out there already for it. I don't think I'm going to be doing an upgrade on what I would do for every single one. Oh, I'm muted. How did I get muted? Oh no. Uh-oh. I don't know how I'm muted. Can you hear me now? Anything? Okay. Weird. Okay, weird. I just undid my mute on the thing, so it seems to be picking me up. So I don't really know what's going on there. But oh, okay, his volume was down. Okay, cool. All right, I'm so glad, because that would have been super spectacular if like my whole stream was muted the whole time. Okay. Well, in any case, yeah, the precons, I feel like they have a lot of potential. I like the Anhelo one, the concept of the Anhelo. I think it's super cool. And the band one does, like Jamie was talking about, it feels like Cathril color shifted. So it'll be interesting to kind of see if some upgrades. I don't think I'm going to do upgrades on every single one, but I will do a live upgrade of the Obscura one, because that's one that I'm going to do for my dad actually at some point when he comes to visit, or if I go visit him, then he can actually just have that deck after I upgrade it for him, and then we can actually play, because again, that one kind of fits his play style. All right, guys, I super appreciate you guys coming on and watching the games. It was super fun. Maybe at some point in the future, I will play some SpellTable just with some random peoples, and not just people from my playgroup, and maybe you guys can join in and get me there. I am gonna do another game with my wife actually on. She's gonna do the Kit Kanto deck straight out of the box, and I'm gonna do probably the Anhelo deck again, just to see how that goes. All right, peace out. Love you guys. Don't forget to follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and on YouTube's. And yeah, we will talk to y'all later. Oh, what I'm gonna do real quick for the couple of viewers that are still in here, I'm gonna raid Codename Red, because he's still on right now. So let's do that. Get in. He's doing Budokai 3 right now. Oh, it's a great game. All right, let's do the raid. All right, super cool. Ready to raid in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Do it. Raid now. Boom. Alrighty. No problem, bro.